I think back in the Curse of All, that monastery, I think that chick was asking for you guys to find it. That was the one where you kept fucking with Ubo when he was trying to sleep.
Oh. Yeah, I tried to.
So funny story. My fucking school, or Chet State got cyber hacked last night.
Yeah, right.
And nobody can get in, so I can't even. I'm not even gonna get my degree until they fix that.
Yeah, they had to cancel classes tomorrow too.
Yep.
The only note I have for it, Lucas, the death mask, is that it's worth 200 gold.
Huh. I'm gonna look that up.
I have Rex's Rage. Could I put that on somebody?
God. I don't know what happened. Did that right now. That was a badass use of that too when you were fighting the King of Feathers. That was awesome.
I mean, I had to do it. That's not even fucked. What the fuck?
I can't see our general chat for goddamn Discord on my phone for whatever reason.
Did you minimize the tab, maybe?
No, it's on my phone. I can't even see. Like, I don't even see. I see all the other pages, but not the general page.
I'm not gonna actually play that.
Good, because that was terrible.
Feel left out. I can't hear the damn music.
Son of a bitch.
Fuck you, Discord. Let me post spider dick.
Whoa. I'm ready whenever you guys are, by the way.
I'm ready whenever David is, but...
Yeah, same here.
And the last place to send it, motherfuckers. Nobody cares, Traw. Huzzah that bitch. Did you huzzah that coming?
Ooh.
Emotional damage.
No, incorrect. I have
What? No, as long as he was unconscious of that.
Raw teabags.
Where the fuck's my pencil?
Be an interesting way to roleplay while everyone else is doing something. I'll just type it in.
Toby puts arm out of a grave and rips your fucking throat out because you forgot he's already undead, you little bitch. Actually, I take it back. He grabs your ball sack and rips a hole in it.
God damn.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
See,
you're gonna go crazy, guys. Technically, they should hit with lightning too.
I can barely understand you, Corey. It's so muffled for me.
Oh, I said, you know, if you're gonna bring up those characters, you know, they could have been hit with lightning as well.
All I heard was lightning.
Something about light. Yeah. With that Family Guy thing. Yeah, they were saying that. He's like, I can't understand any of the adults here. I know, right?
So yeah, I'm at 14 health right now.
Yes. I think you and Dent were the only people to like stay alive and awake while the train is.
Yeah, because we were fucking trying to leave. me and Dent were like, nah, man, look, we've been through too many adventures. We know what's about to happen. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting you guys to just leave, yeah, and then you wanted to chase him down anyways. I was like, all right.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, I was really, really leaning towards just getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah. There was like a 25% chance he'd end up in space, and here we are.
That's good.
I just realized I can become a millionaire in this game extremely easy. All I'd have to do is walk around and go to all the thieves' dens and sell individual midnight tears recipes for 1,500 gold.
You have all your creatures with you, right, David? Are they all with you right now?
They are indeed with me.
So even your dragon.
Yeah, my little dragon. And
Dragon's name.
Coltrane's actually there with me. Coltrane's the only one there with me. He's actually holding, kind of like protecting the dragon, per se. And the other pets have really taken like a defensive thing over it. Like they make sure he's cool because they all know he's a baby.
Yeah. Roll to save for your dragon. I'm just kidding.
No, I haven't figured anything out quite yet. I'm trying to see. Like, I'm waiting for him to do something like out of nowhere, and like maybe save us, and then I can come up with a bad game. I don't know. I'm thinking of things that he can do. I don't even know what his attacks are or anything. So
Saves you from an avalanche of cheese. You have to call him fondue.
That'd be amazing.
Clearly thought about it.
I call him that white queso. His name is White Queso. You know, from the Mexican restaurant. Fucking love that shit. Come here. Quit being
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 11 minutes left tonight.
I believe the audio is working for you too, Lucas, so you can hear the music and everything. Say what? I said you can hear the music and everything now, I believe.
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah. Let me test that real quick. I'm gonna go to the other room. That's fine.
So I've got permanent +2 in my constitution from something. I don't really remember what it is. I'm not doing it. Just leave it.
I can't hear the music. It's awesome. Especially for this next game, the soundtrack with that one.
Oh,
definitely.
I don't know what that's from. That's from the ability score improvement. Fuck yeah, dude.
Is you guys ready to start?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh, in space. Putting around in the barn door. This tower. Eventually, gravity does reset to where you actually can walk around. Yeah, well, Den can walk around. Everybody else kind of collapses to the ground. Their bodies with a thud. Zoranji, you're awake. So are you, Tyrannus. And you guys gotta obviously heal each other.
Yeah, I already told my inventory doesn't have anything that can heal people. I can literally stop bleeding.
Yeah.
I'll do what I can. right now I feel like I'm an HK droid. Not worried about the loot bags, because I can breathe in space.
Yeah. But yeah, you can definitely stabilize. Stabilize the people that are unconscious.
Yeah, I'll do what I can.
I feel like he'd probably know somewhat of what he was doing, being a
So,
warforged.
yeah. I do have survival. Yeah, survival is one of my skills. Efficiencies, whatever.
Did you need wisdom?
Survival is following tracks, walking, guiding diversion from frozen wastelands, identifying signs, algorithms nearby, predicting weather, avoiding quicksand and other natural hazards. So I guess that would not include the healing. Medicine is wisdom.
Yeah.
And a wisdom medicine check was you try to stabilize a dying companion or diagnose an illness. So, I guess we'll do a medicine.
Yeah, I'd like to do a fucking healing potion on myself if nobody else can heal me.
I cannot hear you.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna.
Alright, so
You guys heal yourselves and each other.
So Dan, you do what you're doing. I'm gonna do this on the side, just so Lucas isn't.
Okay.
Where'd you get all that health?
Alright, I am rolling a medicine, which is a +2 for my wisdom, which isn't great. But this will be your, trauma.
David, where'd you get all that health?
I rolled a 16 for trauma.
Oh my fucking! I hate my choice.
To stabilize the dying person.
I only got 10 health total.
Yeah, you need a 10 to stabilize. If you roll a 16, you got somebody.
Alright, Shahazar.
Traza.
Huzzah.
Zach, what was that character you made a long time ago for that game that we were running? Where, like, two agents showed up and they were like, "Alright, are you Mr. Buttfart or something like that?" And you're like, "Yeah." Remember that?
Yeah.
If you inherited a spaceship or something. I couldn't say his name without laughing.
Who else is unconscious?
What'd you roll?
You stabilized. I rolled a 16. So I guess that means you have like 1 health now? I don't know. What is it really, Lucas?
When you stabilize, yeah, you're at 1 health and they wake up. Definitely hurt. You're not feeling good at all.
Who else? Is down?
Milk.
Can I roll to put salt in the wound?
Do you want to do that?
Oh, I rolled a 19.
I guess that would be Milk then.
Yeah, I guess I just swirled him around in the air. Put all flying back together.
Yeah. Well, eventually, yeah, like I said, the gravity would go back, so.
I believe that's everybody except for the dead person.
Yeah, we're gonna need to figure that part out. Bookworm's with you guys. Really, see if you can figure that out. Yeah, I specifically wrote that he has a scroll for that. Bookworm's going to use his scroll to revive the Ictanos. At this point, I guess everybody would be up and about and moving around.
I got a little thing in the corner that said that it was like disconnected or whatever. I reconnected and now my rolls aren't even appearing. I rolled a 16 19.
On roll 20.
Yeah, I was on roll 20, but now they're just gone.
Oh, it's coming.
Connection issue, I guess.
I have no clue what that is. This is the room you guys are in. in his observatory. Stonky's dead body is still laying right next to you guys.
I guess I'll search Stonky.
Look at the foot. I know you guys also have a few items on you that you need to identify. That ring you found in the well. You've got that hammer, Corey.
Oh, the ring in the well is on my dead companion.
What?
Brandon's character had the ring from the well. He's
Oh,
dead.
yeah, that's right, yeah. Do.
Can I do a perception check? Just like look around.
Waiting for Lucas to get back to me on what's on the dead guy's body. And I had the same thought to see if there's anything in there about how to land this thing or fly it or whatever.
It looks like instructions on just like what they were doing, not strict instructions on how to land it, but they were doing like order wise, like this guy. There it is. Called it 7 steps to success. First one says test rockets and it's scratched out. The next one says separate barn doors from foundation, scratched out. Next one says set correct coordinates, that one's scratched out. The one after that is set countdown timer for 60 minutes, that one's scratched out. The last 3 were not scratched out. Evacuate under level, high self to command chair, and blast off.
Sure.
Can I go ahead and scratch off blast off?
Does have a scroll on them too.
What's the scroll?
You roll it and look at it, and it says polymorph.
Form of fucking water.
What is
Holy
Zaranji doing? Sorry, Zaranji had to lay his daughter down for bed. What are we doing?
We searched the room to see if we could perceive anything, and we found like a check sheet for like launching a rocket.
There's a
But
bunch of.
nothing.
And when you guys were looking in this room earlier, or in the last game, you guys found a bunch of books which you've got on you now.
I wanna light the middle candle that has that weird 4 on it.
Right? There are candles in here. There's no one that has a 4 on it, but yeah, you can write it.
Oh well, I don't want to do that. I just saw the picture and I was hoping that was a part of it.
Not the actual picture, it just said observatory, and I just felt like it looked right.
Dang it.
Okay.
I wanted to light the 4.
I'm gonna look for the command chair.
The command chair, that's sitting right in front of the wheel in the observatory, right next to you guys, and
Wheel? Why?
There's a wheel? What?
there's a wheel like for what they were using to steer the ship or the rocket.
Quick, do a barrel.
Yeah, do a barrel. And there's also that lever. The lever, the top of it is a ruby. Big old red ruby on the top of it, which you guys could definitely take and sell it. You have to break it off.
Zaranji does not want to break anything that might make ship lose air.
And yeah, on the wheel, there's all these numbers and glyphs all over it, and the wheel is currently like set in a position where it's in between the numbers 626 and 666.
That's nice.
Is 666 an evil number in this game?
Why not?
Okay.
I think 7's considered evil, or 9, whatever it is. Whatever the
I just wanted to be sure
latest-
because my character's superstitious, and if he saw 666, he probably would have freaked out if it was bad as well.
So I guess that's like coordinates.
Yeah. You don't really know what exactly it means.
I'm gonna sit in the command chair.
Sit down. Nothing happens.
Darn.
Then start driving.
You can try and grab the wheel and do something with it if you want.
Is there like a map book or anything I can find?
Roll a perception check.
Well, I'll try.
You and Tra are looking around the room. Or you haven't found anything really. Roll an 8.
That was an earlier roll. And I was looking around the room. And I rolled an 8 again.
What the hell is going on with this whole 20?
This is doing the floating space.
Tra, you're looking around. You don't find anything. Looks like it could help you guys figure this out, this system out. But you do notice that the curtains all around you and all over the walls and stuff are made out of silk. So you're like, oh, I could probably sell that.
I want to rip
I really think about money.
Right.
I want to look through things.
Okay. Let me see where that would be looking. Hold on. Let me write something down for that. Hey Corey, roll a 4-sided dice.
Four.
Look through the telescope and start to just kind of glance around at the stars, and it's really pretty obviously like you're looking through all this. And as you're glancing through, you do notice that there's an object moving by super far in the distance in the stars, and it almost looks like a jellyfish.
Due to cyber incidents, Czech State will have a modified campus operation.
Looks like a very, very big jellyfish moving through the stars.
Does it appear to be friendly, divine?
Don't go outside and find out.
Never said anything.
Yeah, gonna kill him in one health.
What the fuck are you gonna do? Like, who cares if it's friendly? Fuck that thing.
It's very far away, whatever it is, and it looks like it vanishes behind the planet, behind Toril.
Oh, there's a planet.
Tor's
you-
planet.
Yeah, Toril's the planet that you guys are currently on. Not currently on, but that's where you live on. And you've got like when you guys look out the windows, obviously the windows, there's some that are broken from the blast off, like it shattered some of the glass, and you're wondering to yourself, why can I see? Yeah, and you look out one particular direction, and you can see the moon and the Tears of Saloon, which Moon is called Saloon, and there's a bunch of a huge chunk missing out of part of it, and there's a whole bunch of little tiny pieces of almost like asteroid belt. You can see it right there.
So,
An actual picture of
so the moon rocks are called the Tears.
the Tears of Saloon.
Ah, that's
You guys are-
cool. That's way cooler
you guys-
than fucking moon rock.
You guys are pretty close to the moon, actually. So you've got a pretty good view of that.
Zaranji wants Tear of Saloon.
Look like they're headed towards the
No, actually, when you guys got up into space, you kind of, like the boosters stopped, and you're just kind of slowly drifting through space right now. It looks like you're heading into nothing. You're just into deep space.
On any of these like blueprints and stuff, does it show any kind of like extension arm that goes out that collects things?
No.
Dang, man, I really want one of those. This would be amazing in Zaranji's shop.
Yeah, that would be a pretty good addition. Who knows, you might have a chance to collect one.
Are there a suit where I can not die in space inside of the ship?
Everybody give me a history check with disadvantage.
Oh, really?
Your finger in my rut.
You're right. We got a 12 and a 13. Let's see here. I think that's a minus. It's a -1, so 11 and 12.
Okay.
I got a 14 and an 18.
Alright.
And what is it?
Intelligence.
History?
Yeah.
History.
I have a +2, so 16.
Definitely know that you've heard about people traveling into space before, obviously with like spelljammers. You don't know about space itself, like if it's safe to breathe. I mean, well, you guys clearly like you're inside the thing, and there's, like I said, there's broken glass, and feel like probably safe because you're able to breathe in here, maybe.
But I thought you said last game this wasn't a spell.
What?
I thought you told us last game that this was not a spelljammer.
It's not. I just meant like spelljammers in general, like you know that they exist, but yeah.
Oh.
A Traw, you can roll too if you want, and so does Trainus, you also.
I got a 15 and I got +2 on my attack.
Man, I read that wrong. I'm glad I reread it because I was like, ties rape around. What the fuck? Like, hey man, that's not what we play here, bro. Like, we don't play that shit here.
You get drill twice because it's disadvantage.
Oh, twice?
Roll it.
Yeah, Zach, you just gotta start talking what you want to do, man.
I mean, he can do.
I got a 15 and an 8 and then +2 on my intelligence.
Alright, yeah, you guys don't know.
I just,
I'm just gonna tie a rope around my waist, and who's the strongest one here to pull me back in?
probably dead.
Yeah, it'd be me, but I would be the one that used to go out in space, not y'all.
Well, I mean, why?
Man's a fucking robot.
Well, yeah, but
He doesn't have to breathe.
This is true.
I mean, you can test it if you absolutely want to. You can definitely go out there.
Peace
I
out.
mean, hell, the windows are broken, and there's no barrier between inside and outside of the
Yeah,
ship.
if this was like our space, we would have been sucked out in space a long time ago.
Traw's right. You guys definitely noticing that. Yeah, you can breathe for sure.
Zaranji also thinks we can breathe, and I guess how do we land? Like, how do we land that way?
No clue. You don't even know if it can land.
Are we close enough to where if I tried to if I did toss Thra out there to grab, you know, some
I
rocks?
failed his perception check at the wheel. But anybody else is welcome to try. See if you can figure it out.
I tossed Thra outside to see if the air's good. I hold on to the rope. You know, he's attached to it. I toss him out.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, sure. Yeet me.
Alright. Yeah, Traw's still hurt pretty bad, if I remember right, so he's probably like, oh, ow, ow. You're like, picking him up.
Got like a knife in my kidney.
Try, you kind of just get thrown out the window, and yeah, you kind of just slowly glide through space. You're able to breathe. It's really weird. Like you see, like what looks like a little tiny, it's like an aura or like membrane or something like that, or some kind of thing in front of your face and like covering your entire body. You're able to breathe. You float away until the rope gets taut enough, and it just boing, kind of pulls you back. You land on the surface of the tower on the outside, and you're kind of just sitting there on the tower, looking up at all these stars.
I'd take a minute just to take in the view, and then I holler at everyone. It's okay. Listen.
It's definitely beautiful. Yeah.
So I pull Straw back inside, and I tie the other end of the rope to something really sturdy, so that like it won't come off. And then I grab Tra and I go, now help me get the tears. And I use jump out the window towards the tears with him in my arms.
I mean, you're not close enough to like you grab. They're still like maybe 4 or 5 miles away.
Damn it. I was hoping they were closer than that. Well, I was also, well, how long is this rope? How many miles of rope can we put together?
I don't think you guys have miles of rope. I mean, you got a bunch of fabric, silk fabric, and who knows what else you have in here.
Can I make a 4 mile long rope?
Roll endurance.
You see how much rope you would be able to make out of this, but and still, hold on a second.
I want one of these guys, like, real bad.
Okay, but let's consider this. If you get enough rope, like, how are you going to get the trajectory right?
Zaranji is not sure.
That's the rope. That's all.
That's how many miles of rope I can make? Fucking bet.
No, that's besides all the rope you guys have on you. That you start off with your characters. Everybody has like 50 feet of rope. You've got an extra 255 feet.
Oh.
That's definitely not enough. Yeah.
No.
That was never going to be enough.
We're a little bit off there, but...
Zaranji demands, so behold the tears. Wait a minute! I summon a swarm.
Alright.
Alright, let's
So what do you want to do with them?
Let's see what swarm we get. That kind of all depends. Yes! Oh wait, that's the wrong fucking dice. God damn it. Not yes. Oh, let's see what we get. Yes! Alright, I get playful pixies.
Alright.
How are they going to fly?
They'll be alright. Hold on. Let's see here. I'm going to roll to see how many I have here. 22. Now that should be enough. I send these 22 playful pixies out into space and see if they can actually fly.
Alright. Yeah, these Ranji like casts a spell and suddenly you guys see 22 little tiny pixies suddenly appear out of nowhere. And Zaranji tells them what to do and they all like salute him and start to fly out the window like a little swarm. And Bookworm grabs the telescope and kind of aims it at them because he's curious to see what's going to happen. He's watching and says they fly, and for the next like 10 minutes he's sitting there watching as you guys are talking. And he goes, looks like they're choking. Yeah, I think they just ran out of air. Yeah, your pixies are dead.
Yeah. It is okay, I can summon these when I want to. I just have to wait a little while.
Now there's pixies just floating in space.
Well, I mean, I guess because they're a spell, I think when they die they just kind of, poof away.
Oh, okay.
So, there was a membrane around me. I'm wondering if that was just an air bubble around me in space, and once you use it all up, you die.
That's basically
probably just like a limited...
Alright, do we have anybody here who knows how to build a rocket and we can put it on to Dent?
Maybe it's like as long as like your session shit, you can get the membrane on this. But no, Dent's just gonna go downstairs and talk to the guys that are still alive.
I was wondering to do that.
Yeah, I guess go on to him because they're all just gonna sit here and figure out what he can do.
Walk into the downstairs room where they are. Dent. Hold on 1 second. Scroll to that art. Main kitchen. Main room where the kitchen is and all that. You walk down there, and yeah, sure enough, there's 4 people still tied to the chair. One of them is dead. He farted himself to death in the last game. And, there's 3 of them that are still alive. It's Oatbeat, Donkey Biscuit, and Horse Egg. Horse Egg is still sitting there laughing. Donkey Biscuit's going like.
I'm gonna cut him loose.
Put all 3 of them loose. And Oatbeat just looks at you and goes like, "Urgh. You killed everyone, didn't you? Donkey did."
I'm not sure, but I did kill him. So, here's the thing. We are in space. I tried to stop the countdown and didn't do it. But hopefully you guys know how to control this thing, so we're not just drifting around.
Horse Egg says, like, well, I mean, of course we know how to control it. I know how to pilot it, and Goatbeat says, "Shut up! Stop spoiling things! Stop telling them what to do! We're supposed to be up here. We don't want to go back." The Horse Egg's like, "I don't even know what I'm doing here."
Well, did you guys have a plan, or were you just gonna float around?
He says, "Don't tell him anything, Horse Egg." Says, well, I mean, yeah, we had a plan. We were supposed to go up into space and find a new place to set down, and had all their books. We were supposed to save the books. I don't know why. It was a stupid idea. I mean, we only had enough food for a year. If we didn't find a place, we'd probably have to turn to cannibalism.
Wow.
Very well thought.
Well, is there anything I can persuade you guys with?
What?
Just tell me how to fly this thing?
Beat says, "Not on your life!" And the Horse Egg's like, "Of course, man, I can do that." He's like, "Stop helping them! They're the enemy!" Donkey Biscuit is sitting there over there just eating some food.
I mean, right now, we're not enemies. We're fighting to survive.
Like, yeah, man, I can help you guys out. Let me come up there to the control room. Your Goatbeat again, just saying, "Stop it, you idiot! Stop helping up!"
Well, what's your plan, Big Guy?
Well, we weren't supposed to go back. We're supposed to find somewhere else. Stonky was the one with the plans. Where is he?
He dead.
Stonky's dead?
Yeah, he dead.
Goatbeat like flips over a table and goes, "Rah!"
Wait, did we kill Donkey?
You killed Stonky in the last one. He was the leader that was trying to launch the
Oh,
thing.
Donkey. Yeah. Yes, Donkey. Didn't make it.
Tries to punch you. Monkey Biscuit or Goatbeat. Oh shit!
Well, he's got to roll with disadvantage.
Your Cloak of Displacement.
Uh-huh.
I'm guessing you didn't make that.
Well, I can't see the roll.
13.
13? No.
He tries to punch you, and yeah, you just kind of disappear and reappeared right next to him, and his punch goes nowhere, and he kind of stumbles forward a little bit. What madness is this?
Just give it up, bro. No point in
He's gonna
just-
try to punch you again. And this time he rolled a nat 1. So this time, yeah, he tries to punch you, and you just step out of the way, and he just like collides into the cupboard with all the food, and it shatters, and a bunch of food goes falling all over on top of him. Donkey Biscuit runs over and starts eating some of it. Like, clearly very furious at this point. He's just like, "Ah!"
Alright, so anyways, let's get upstairs.
You guys are in the observatory. Perseg walks in and sits down at the chair. He goes, huh, man, I never thought I'd have a chance to pilot this. This will be interesting. Alright, so that,
You do know what you're doing, right?
of course, I know exactly what I'm doing. He mumbles under his breath, I hope this works.
I feel like he's a pathological liar.
He looks at the little markers on the wheel for where it's set. Okay, so it's set between 626 and 666. That means that was for up. Then if we turn it to 326 and 366, it should turn the ship around? And he looks at you guys with like questionably. You just say sure.
Sure.
Like, well, that makes sense. And he grabs the wheel and turns it all the way to that, just in between those numbers, and grabs the lever and shifts it up forward to activate the boosters, and they go like, you can like hear it rumbling the tower a little bit, and it stops. It's like, oh, that's not good.
What do you mean? What's
There's something wrong with one of the boosters. I think you guys are gonna have to go out there and fix them.
alright?
Have to do a little bit of a spacewalk. Well, good thing you can breathe for at least 10 minutes in space.
Well, luckily Dent doesn't breathe.
Yeah.
Wanna go out there?
Any idea how to fix this?
Well, I mean, we've got tools, maybe, like mending? Maybe mending could help? No mending?
Yeah. Where's that grumpy guy?
I think he's still downstairs, and you just hear, ah! Coming from downstairs and things breaking. I'm so bad!
I'll see if he wants to help me.
Hey, what?
I'll go and see if he wants to help.
But yeah, he's like, oh, Bernard, you want me to go out there with you? Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, you realize we're stuck here without any boosters.
I don't wanna go out there. It looks kind of scary.
You don't want to go out there, but you come into space, knowing that you're going to be in scary space.
Figured we'd find something eventually. I just had to not look out the window.
Can I try to persuade him?
Yeah.
Do it. Nice.
What do you want to say to him?
You're gonna go out there and help him.
How would I do that?
Because look, either we stranded just floating around in space, or if we get it up and running, you take us where we want to go, and then you can go wherever the hell you want with it. I mean, we can either die slowly and drift in space, or we can be lucrative and do something.
Alright, I guess that makes some sense. Alright, Metal Man, let's get this over with.
Alright, finally. Let's go.
Hey, you guys walk over to the window and crawl out through the window to succeed on your spacewalk.
I want you to know the amount of math I've been doing in the background trying to figure out how to get there. Because literally, okay, so hear me out. I know that fly speed is 60 feet per movement, but I'm like, if I use jump, I can make it 60 feet per second, but 60 feet per second times 10 minutes is still only 6.7 miles, so I would make it there and not make it back, and I'm so mad!
Unless you could find some way to breathe the whole time. So,
stuff that, can I use a perception check for that?
Yeah. And you can also use intelligence rolls too.
That's not my strong suit, Lucas.
You can though. It might give you an idea.
Let's see here. That would be 17 plus 3, so 20, not nat 20, but a 20. For perception.
For perception. Let's see. Looking around his observatory, and don't really find anything in there. You do go to the second floor, and you look around. And yeah, you do find it looks like some glass bowls and stuff like that. And you're like, could that work? Could that? If I put a glass bowl on my head, would it act like a helmet? Would I be able to breathe? Just not sure if that would work.
Is there any like hoses around?
What?
Is there like any hoses around?
Hoses?
Like hoses, like a garden.
Oh, I thought you said hoses. I was like, let's see. Probably not in that room or observatory. Maybe in the. No. Actually, I don't think there'd be any in the tower.
There'd probably be some. Well, we'd have to rip it off the thrusters.
Well, this is gonna work out good because when the guy who could fly the fucking spaceship comes back, I'm gonna be so enraged from trying to figure this out that I'm gonna end up holding him at fucking claw point and being like, "You are going to take Zaranji to the tears."
Well, Horseegg is actually there. Like he's already in the place. Goatbeat and Dent are outside now.
Okay, well then I stand up while they're going out the window, and I turn and look at the guy with a donkey egg, right?
Horse egg.
A horse egg? Oh, whatever. It's the same difference in my opinion. Horse egg is over there, and I give him like literally probably the scariest look he's ever seen in his entire fucking life. Can I do an intimidation check just from the look?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see what's intimidation. That is charisma. Okay. 18 plus 3, 21.
He's sitting there laughing like usual. He's like, "This is nervous laughter this time. You're making me a bit nervous."
And I go up to him very quickly and grab him by his shirt collar, and I go, Zaranji says that when this is fixed, first stop is the tears.
Okay, yeah, whatever you say, man. We can fly him.
Then I just go like from angry to just like normal Zaranji. Go, see, this is good for Zaranji. Do not disappoint. And I walk away real happy.
I've only disappointed my dad. He disowned me. That's why I ended up here.
Jesus Christ!
So like, are we already tied to ropes or anything? Or just like going off the...
You don't need to actually. Like you notice, I mean, you probably do have a rope on you, but you notice when you walk outside and step on the exterior of the tower, you can actually walk on it. It's like gravity's allowing you to walk on it. Yeah, and you and Goatbeat walk over to the booster, and it actually looks like there's two boosters that have come loose, somewhat like broken. One of them is actually floating away about 100 feet, slowly floating behind you guys.
Okay. Is it? What, can I reach it?
What?
Can I reach it?
Between like the amount of rope you guys have, you could definitely like hop out and reach it. It's just, would you trust Goatbeat to pull you back?
Oh, I put myself back. If the rope's attached to the rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
So you're gonna jump and do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Right. So yeah, give me a
Fucking right.
an acrobatics check.
Oh.
Yeah, you could definitely throw milk in space if you wanted to, but that'd be a dick move.
He literally said in the thing, he was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna make it tonight." I was like, "Well, we're gonna kill Milk," and he was like, "Good luck." And I was like,
"Okay." Dent, you take like a kind of a running jump and leap off of the tower, and you feel the gravity instantly shift, and you start to get, a lot lighter, like weightless, as you soar through space, heading towards the booster. And grab the booster and start to come back a little bit when it kind of goes taut and start to bounce back, and you suddenly feel the line go limp. Rope. Turn around and look, and Goatbeat has just cut it with a knife.
Awesome.
Have a nice swim, I guess.
Alright, I was anticipating this slightly. I use my circle of blasting and blast myself back towards the ship.
Nice. Alright. Dent uses a little circle that he has on his head to fire off little magical like pulses that launches them straight back into the tower, and Goatbeat's smile just slowly like turns into a worried frown as Dent lands on the side of the tower. Just turns to look with the booster still in his hand. Well, shit, I wasn't expecting that.
Nice try.
You're still not going back into that tower alive, and he starts to run towards you with his knife.
Alright, I'm gonna try and grapple him.
Do I hear or see any of this?
Because
I'm looking out the window.
Oh yeah, you probably see this, yeah.
Can I shoot an arrow at the enemy?
Let Dent go first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really did. 13, 7, so it's 20.
20! Woo!
Yeah, he tries to stab you, and you just grab his arm, and you want to disarm him.
What was it you told me? Have a nice swim?
Yeah.
What's his reaction? Was I get the big orange thing?
What's his reaction when you grab him?
Yeah, tell him. What did you say to me? Have a nice swim?
He's like trying to break free from your grapple, but he can't. Actually, I do. Technically, he could have a strength check real quick. Why does it always roll 2? I'm gonna go with the roll. He didn't. Still didn't break out. He almost did for a second. God, let go of me! You don't deserve to be up here with us.
I'm gonna throw him in space.
All right, give me a strength roll.
Does he still have some hand booster things, or is that dead?
Ooh, 23.
You grab him and just chuck him up into the air, and yeah, he just slowly goes sailing away up into space, and he's like, "Ah, no, no! Fuck you! Burn in hell, you piece of shit! Fuck you! Fuck you!" And it just gets like quieter and quieter, and he's like, "I hate you so much."
I want to point the telescope at him and watch him.
Emotional damage!
Hey, what? What?
He's gonna point the telescope at him and watch him drift off.
But yeah, you get in the telescope and look at him, and yeah, he's just like floating in space, clearly still screaming, and at one point he stops, and he's just kind of looking around, trying to figure out what to do. And you can see him like actually trying to swim in space, and this is clearly not working. Just like, you can see him like just throwing his hands down, and clearly just angry and yelling and screaming as loud as he can, but you guys can't hear him.
Oh man, do I? Damn, never mind. It's probably too late now. I was thinking about using jump and fly to like go straight towards him and then drop kick him so that I could use him to be a springboard to come back to the ship.
Technically good, yeah.
I'm just afraid I'll miss.
Extra salt in the wounds. I mean, if you're flying, yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Yeah, it's true. I could always turn around, no problem.
Yeah. He's like, "Hey, you're coming to save me!" Ah!
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I think he's a dick.
Right?
So I just use the jump spell, and I'd use a scroll of fly, and I use the jump spell to like springboard myself straight towards him, and then I'm gonna kick him straight in the fucking stomach, and then just like, go into crouch position, and then just like jump off of him back the other way.
There was definitely a moment where he's looking at you, and he's like, "Oh, thank God, you're coming here to save me." Wait, what?
Dude,
he
would probably go fucking flying, dude. He'd probably go...
Definitely going flying, but at the same time, as he's like spinning away from you, he's gonna try and throw his knife at you. And he missed.
Emotional damage.
Io's knife is just flying through space. It's like, ah!
That was so fucked up.
And eventually he would definitely run out of air and just die.
Going fucking fast as fuck through space.
Yeah, and some spelljammer, like, years from now is gonna just come across this skeleton and be like, what is this half-orc doing floating through space?
Would it even be a skeleton technically? I think it's that he deserves this face.
Oh yeah, he'd just be a body. Actually, I want to roll to see what happens to him in the future. If something happens and he comes back or something.
Dude, that would be scary. He would definitely come for like the most revenge anybody ever has.
Yeah, nah, he's never fought him. But Beat will forever float through space, unnoticed and unloved.
Damn.
That's tough.
That is tough. That is rough.
But Dent, you're back on the side of the tower, and you can attach the booster now and mend it if you want.
Absolutely.
I just kind of fly over to Dent because I sure have enough air for a few minutes, and I'm like, "Do you need help from Zeranji?"
Wait, how are you flying around? I'm confused.
Zeranji, you scroll flying.
Ah! That worked.
Yes. I didn't know if it would, but it did. I saw the fairies fly, so I just assumed.
Fair enough. Well, will you help me then?
Yes, Zeranji always will have metal friend.
I think we can do some mending.
Yes. Zeranji has no mending. Zeranji will hold in place while you mend.
Okay, so yeah, mending. Yeah, you cast this. Describe what it looks like when you cast the spell and how you're fixing it. What?
Mending.
You're breaking up bad.
We can barely hear you.
Hey, you sound
Well, he sounds like
a
Dent.
robot now.
Exactly.
Oh. Good role playing.
Let's see. Okay, I think it's working now.
Sounds better.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, so how are we gonna fix this thing?
You just need to mend it and put it to put it back on the back of it or the bottom. Make sure it looks like it's working well.
What do I roll for that?
I think you just do it, right? Mending is,
Oh, I don't know.
I guess, also an intelligence roll or something to be smart enough to put it in the right spot.
That could be hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking about how I drop kicked somebody into space.
Yeah, no. Or goat beat.
It's so fucked up.
A 16.
15?
1-6.
Alright, nice. Hey, you definitely have no experience with this kind of stuff, but you do happen to put it back in just the right way. And just to pull that off just by looking at the spacing between the other boosters. You fix both of them. You're pretty proud of your work.
Yeah!
Yeah. And obviously you use your fart ability to fly back into the window. You managed to get back to the window, and both you and Zeranji crawl inside. Forseg says, "Are you guys ready to head back?"
Yes to the tears!
Right. And he grabs the wheel and pushes the lever forward, and it sputters again. And he's like, "What?" And he's like, "You fixed the boosters, right?"
I thought so.
He's like, "Hold on a second," and he pulls out a little thing out of his pocket. Looks like instructions on how to pilot the tower, and he's looking at it, reading over it really quick, and he's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Yeah, so looks like we've got to wait about 25 hours before we can use the boosters again."
Ugh.
What the hell?
Alright,
Yeah.
I know this man didn't just say 20.
can I see that paper?
Yeah, here you go.
I'm gonna read it.
It's going over all kinds of ways to pilot it, like where to, like the position of the numbers to figure out like how to move the ship around and what the lever and the slot labels and all that. Yeah, it says the fuel that they use to launch replenishes itself like magically once every 24 hours.
Okay.
You guys used it to launch into space, but it's empty. Not up here.
And that's cool that it magically refills.
What?
That's cool it magically refills.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that was a good idea. Stonky has some pretty bad ideas sometimes, but that one was a pretty good one.
Alright. How long is an hour of game time versus real life?
I mean, we can these can go by in one game. So.
I mean, we could easily all just go to sleep and do it like in Skyrim and just hit the wait 24 hours.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
What's the flight speed of a magic carpet?
Question. Let me look that up.
So I might be able to help Zaranji.
What is the wind speed in unlighted swallow?
Its flight speed is 40 feet.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know the math for that, so if you want to, I'll let you borrow my magic carpets around you if you want to try to get your tier. But
Technically. What?
I was gonna say if he wants to use it, he can, but I ain't fixing to do all that math that he's been doing.
Oh, I already did the math, yeah.
Technically, Dent could use the carpet and fly all the way over there and get it.
Oh yeah, he could, couldn't he?
Yeah.
I could.
But will he?
You've got to scroll the volume for it. Might be able to do something for that.
I mean, it's a huge risk. What's in it for me?
What?
It's a huge risk. What's in it for me?
That's Ranji.
How about
What? It'd take us 10 minutes. It'd take us about 12 minutes total to go all the way out there and come back.
What's in it for me?
What's in it for you? Let's Zaranji look and see what he can offer Metal Man. Zaranji has a heavy broom.
Well, I owe you for saving our lives. I'll go do it.
Zaranji is so happy Metal Man remembers life saving. I didn't want to bring it up.
Yeah, drop the magic carpet and hands it to you, Dent.
Well, so before I leave, just in case the gravity of the moon sucks me in, promise me you guys will come get me in the rocket ship.
maybe?
Worm says,
Make
really?
promises.
What's wrong with all of you? I thought you guys were all heroes.
Alright, fine, yeah. We'll figure
When
out
we
later.
want to be.
But hey, if that jellyfish eats you, I'm sorry. I got 1 HP, I'm dying.
Alright, I want to go to the moon.
Alright.
Right? Not to the moon, but like to get a tier or two.
Can you
Okay.
grab like 3?
I don't want to get too close to the moon.
Trawl wants you to grab 3.
Okay, I'll grab as many as I can. How about that?
That works.
So, you guys see Dent get on the magic carpet and fly out the window and just start heading towards the moon. And, it'll be a minute before he gets back, obviously. You guys have a little bit of time to kill. So, do some role playing.
Alright, time to kill. I kill Milk. Can I push Milk out of the spaceship?
You actually want to?
I mean, he seems to think he's invincible.
What do you think Zoranji would actually do, though?
I mean, Milk technically has 1 hit point right now, so if he's awake.
Zoranji probably wouldn't kill Milk, but Zoranji would be like really tempted to because Zoranji doesn't like how he's changed.
Okay, so I'll give you guys a minute to roleplay. For your phone's all loud.
Sorry, it's raining really hard.
Oh. I'll give you guys a few minutes to roleplay.
Cool. I'm just gonna wander around the spaceship and see if I can find anything useful or neat.
Yeah, when in doubt, Zoranji steals too. Zoranji will go steal.
I'll just tag along with Ranji.
I guess I'll go as
You guys
well.
walk down and... Okay, yeah, Tyrannus.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Tyrannus. You guys walk down into the, second floor right below you, which is Donkey's study. And... Yeah, sorry. Why the music?
Perception.
So Traj, you also like
Yeah,
to steal?
Yes.
Zach, you need to get some healing items.
I need healing items. Do I see any band-aids laying around?
Nah, you don't see any band-aids.
I'm literally gonna take 2 handfuls of pink sand and throw both of them at him.
Right.
What?
Zoranji throws pink sand at you and it immediately heals you.
For 12.
Oh. Okay, cool. Thank you.
You thought Zoranji was to be rude. Zoranji tried to help.
I thought you were about to kill me.
No, Zoranji heal you. Zoranji likes another thief.
They go hand in hand. Literally, kinda.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know where I was going with that. I do a perception check for this room.
Right.
Zoranji also does perception check.
You guys have gone in this room before and looked through it, but this could be a chance that you could find something you missed. too.
Also, I got a 19.
Okay. Alright.
How's your fucking shit, mate? What the fuck? How?
Both of you guys just, like, you looked at everything else without really moving anything around, but at this point, since you have time to heal, you're probably, like, going through his drawers at this point and, like, moving crap, and eventually you do move one of his pieces of furniture, not expecting to find anything, and you do, like, a double take when you see what looks like a little hidden stash of probably coins or something. There's a little pouch in his chair.
Well, we open it up. What's in it?
Yeah. Well,
Contains 9 little citrine crystals.
what's that?
It's a type of gemstone.
So 9 citrine crystals. And how many of us are on the ship right now?
There's 3.
He said there's 3. Nobody else has to know. I like this man's way of thinking. 3 for you, 3 for me, and 3 for Tyrannus.
Sounds great.
There's only 3.
I thought you said there was 9.
Oh no, I was just joking what Terrell said.
That was a question.
The bookworm says, I'm going to go search the library. Maybe there's some interesting stuff down there. You guys can keep doing what you're doing.
Well, since this room's spent, we just follow him.
When you guys walk down the steps, you hear him say, "Oh, it smells good." And you guys walk into the next room, and yeah, sure enough, sounds like, or smells like something's cooking. You guys walk into the room below, in the main room, the kitchen, and Donkey Biscuit is sitting there cooking something.
What you cooking?
That sounds terrible.
Can we rip out their vocal cords?
I mean, you could.
Like, without them dying.
They might.
Oh.
He might not take us to where we need to go if we do this.
Roll. No, Donkey Biscuit is a female half orc.
Well, again, they might not take us to where we want to go if you kill one of their friends.
Horsack doesn't even know, but he didn't even see Bootbeat come back inside. He hasn't asked questions about him yet.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't also really like him.
Yeah.
I think Zoranji scared the shit out of him.
yes, Anji good at these.
It looks like. Sorry, go.
I want to try whatever the food is.
Doesn't look like it's ready yet, but you can try it. She like holds it out like a spoon, goes like.
I take a little sip from the spoon.
It's pretty good. It looks like some kind of cabbage stew.
Cool.
Also looks like she's cooking some potatoes in the oven. It's pretty good in here. There's a lot of food in here that you guys can take too if you want.
Can I do a perception check for anything valuable?
Yeah.
So I got
Me too.
I got 10.
Tra can look too, and so can you, Tyrannus.
Sounds good.
Damn.
13. Tra, you do find a recipe book.
Oh, cool. What's in the recipe book?
Contains multiple recipes, like 12 of them. I'll let you decide what the recipes are.
Oh,
Chef
fuck.
Luffy would like this book.
Yeah, Chef Fluffy will buy that from you when you haven't even met Chef Fluffy yet.
Who's chef of what?
Oh, you'll find
Chef
out.
Fluff!
Oh, you'll find out.
I just put it in my bag for right now.
Alright.
I'm curious about the library though.
Yeah, you can follow Bookworm down.
Yep,
What about you? Zoranji and Tyrannus? Do you guys want to look in the kitchen?
I rolled a 10.
Yeah,
I rolled an 11.
Both of you find a bunch of food and like, silverware and stuff like that. You could technically sell the silverware.
Zoranji, this is small fry game for Zoranji.
Probably spices you could sell. Maybe. Let me roll to just see if there's any spices.
Nope, I
Simple.
go to the fucking library.
Let's walk down the next floor to the library. Scroll up to that real quick. And Gorm's down there looking at all the books and kind of going through them. And he's like, "Oh man, this is a terrible book. What was he doing with this here?" He's like glancing over all the names, and he's like, "All of these." He's like, "These are some of the worst books in Candle Keep. What the hell was he flying into space with these for? What an idiot." Hell, he could have just kept them. I wouldn't have cared, but still. Acting like they were special.
Maybe they are sentimental?
Have Maybe. Still an idiot, though. Well, he was. Now.
He dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like the first time you guys are really hung out with Bookworm. Like, you've met him before and talked to him. But he's the first reader of Candlekeep. He's like a second in command of Candlekeep, as you would describe it. He seems pretty interesting for the most part.
So does he know much about the books in this library?
Yeah, I mean, they came from a section of Candlekeep where it's like all the really bad books, and that's why he's like, man, he could have just kept them. I don't care. What an absolute joke.
Do you think there would be any books about like curses and
Curses?
diseases and such?
Roll me a. Actually, let me roll to see if there is.
Why do you want these?
Shit, yeah, there is.
Oh my god!
Hey, let me see if there's one on diseases. Oh,
So
there's one on curses. Joke. Book of curses.
What book of curses?
Joke book of curses. And you're kind of like flip through it, and it looks like really stupid curses, like turning somebody into a frog or making their skin turn blue or something like that.
Well,
I mean, kind of could
how
be
did-
useful, but like,
yeah. No, I'll still take it. But okay. I guess I need to do one thing first.
Right?
Fuck.
What were you trying to do?
So my paranoia starts setting in.
Okay. Great time for that. I actually forgot about that. How does this manifest?
I think everyone's trying to kill, or I guess, no, I won't do that. I'll do it minor.
I don't think you should do a minor either, man.
I think everyone's plotting against me.
Trav would definitely, at one point, you guys are seeing him looking at this book of curses, and he slowly just kind of turns and looks at you guys, and his eyes narrow. Like, his eyes are darting back and forth from all of you.
Did I ever read my backstory to them? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't.
I think you mentioned part of it, just part to you.
Do I bring up the other part?
Remember?
Do what?
Remember? You guys remember if Zach or Tra told you his backstory?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you were asleep. Corey, do you remember?
He's from another dimension. People forgot about him. Thought he was dead. Something like that.
Yeah, I think I gave it just a.
We're gonna push Chris out of the fucking
Alright, a middle-aged halfling taught me the ways of being a rogue at a young age. Began with petty theft to assassination of high-value targets. Started my adventure in search of wealth and solitude. Then I encountered a group of young adventurers. They persuaded me to tag along with them in this dungeon. No one knew much about it, but the legend has it that there was trolls and giants guarding vast amounts of magical equipment and treasure and gold. As we pushed through the dungeon, battle after battle, trap after trap, I found an enchanted dagger and a hidden chest. It made me a madman and had a thirst for blood for those all around. It kept talking to me, whispering in my ears, "Kill, kill, kill." As much as I wanted to get rid of it, the rarity of the weapon and the curse that it's bound on me, it kept me attached, soon making me randomly attack those close to me. Luckily, I never managed to kill the other adventurers in the group. As we reached the end of the dungeon, a giant blindsided me and threw me against the wall of the cave, leaving me knocked out, barely alive. The dagger flew from my hand and pierced into the wall. The rest of the adventurers died. I was presumed dead until a random celestial found me. Pulled me from what seemed like the pits of hell, brought me here to Candlekeep, and helped me. I suffered slight amnesia. Apparently the celestial was a cleric of some sort. She told me there was more to my story than dying in that cave, and that there will be a powerful entity looming over me until you can find a cure for the curse of the betrayer's blade left.
Dun dun dun.
That's hardcore.
Fuck, that was long.
Yeah, that's really good. Did you make that?
Huh? Yeah.
Kill him.
Yeah, you wrote that. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you sent that to me, and I was like, damn, that's a pretty cool backstory. Now Charles seems a little suspicious of you guys. He's looking at you weird.
What's your problem?
Well, what's your problem?
I have no problems.
If you have no problems, then I have no problems.
Then stop looking at me like I fucking shit on your grandmother.
Why'd you bring my grandmother into this?
This is just a, what do you call this? Metaphor. Metaphor. That one.
Metaphor.
Yeah, yes, this one. Yeah.
Are you trying to kill me?
What? Zaranji would not try to kill other person unless they provoke him. You have not provoked Zaranji.
Oh, believe me, if we wanted to kill you, we would have done it.
I killed Dendar. You think I can take on little scrub?
I go into like a little bit of a panic attack.
Now Charles like breathing really hard, like looking at you guys.
Zaranji is not going to do this. Calm down.
No one's going to kill you. Calm down.
Jesus, and I'm like, do
I
you want some
tried.
opium?
I mean, it might help my paranoia.
Give him what's left of my little pouch of opium. I'm like, smoke these shit.
He hands you his opium and he has a little pipe.
Roll to save against addiction.
He wants you to roll me.
It's gonna be tough because
Roll me a Constitution roll just to see how you handle it.
Let's see here. Do I have any bonuses to Constitution?
I think this would be the first time your character smoked opium.
I have no bonuses to Constitution. I'm fucked. Hey!
Yeah, you take the... You've probably smoked some pipes before in your life, so you're able to smoke this, and it tastes really good. You light it, yeah. A pretty big hit, breathe the smoke out. And, yeah, the whole room starts to fill with the aroma of it as Bookworm's going through the books. He turns out, he's like, what smells good? Like, oh god, you guys are doing drugs. He's like, oh, I'll leave you to do that. And he walks away, and sure enough, yeah, try. You start to feel better.
Do what?
Sure enough, you start to feel a little bit better. You start to feel more relaxed.
Alright, I hand the pipe back. Thank you.
No problem. Would you like a
Yeah.
I think I'll pass. I'm not as anxiety.
It's not just for anxiety, it's also for fun.
Like I said, I'll pass.
Zaranji says pass. Don't pass, you take some. You try some opium pouches, good deliciousness. How about
I think I'll try some later.
How about I give you alcohol instead?
Fuck it, give me the alcohol.
I give him one of the mugs of Horizon Honey Rum.
Nice. You're obvious. It's like you guys are about to get fucked up in space. Things gonna turn into you guys chilling and getting fucked.
What else are we going to do? We have to sit here.
We got 24 and a half hours left to go, guys.
I give Tra a Horizon Honey Rum, and I also drink a Horizon Honey Rum. Leaves me with 2 left in my inventory. I have a bunch in the bank still, so.
Yeah, it's obviously amazing. Like I said, you don't even have to roll. Both of you are just like, oh my god. You take a sip of this. Like, describe what it would feel like what kind of feelings you'd have when you're drinking this.
I feel the euphoria lingering around my body of how amazing that drink is. But I can't quite tell if it's the opium or the alcohol.
Oh, this is 400-year-old rum, my friend, that has fermented at the bottom of the ocean inside of salt water.
Actually, it was inside a whale's stomach, a leviathan's stomach.
Yeah, inside of a leviathan stomach. This is the rarest of the rare.
This is the finest drink I've ever had.
It makes me feel like I'm floating in space.
You just see me randomly reaching in the air, smacking space flies.
Actually, let me see. Hold on. Okay, yeah, no. I was gonna say a space guppy could have come in through the window, but no.
Is milk resistant to poison?
Yeah.
Damn
They're chilling, get.
I'm just gonna go upturn a fucking gallon and last me a little.
Alright, so now that's. So doing that.
I guess I'm gonna keep on exploring and seeing if I can find some valuables.
Okay. You can look through the bookshelves and stuff like that if you want to.
Alright.
Ready, roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Perception check with disadvantage?
Yeah.
What's my disadvantage? I don't know what's on that.
It's just 2 rolls, bud.
Oh.
A 19 and an 18, let's go! And that's without my plus, that would be a fucking 22-21.
Yeah.
I love my dice tower, it's so much better than roll 20. I still get 1s, but it's average, it's not 9.
Yeah. Alright. Still got a +8 to your perception, so that's 20. But you, Tyrannus?
Roll twice, right?
Yes, take your lowest, add your wisdom modifier.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a 18 and then you said add my wisdom.
Yeah. Well, your wisdom modifier, the plus number.
+1.
What was the lower score? Is it a 14 or a
4.
Oh yeah.
No, 4.
Yes, you should.
So Tra and Ranji, you guys are walking around. Both look up right about here. You see where the thing's blinking?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's one thing you guys didn't really pay attention to or try is climbing up the ladder to see if there's anything on top of the bookshelf. Sure enough, when you climb up there, it looks like there's a golden scroll tube that's like covered with diamonds.
Oh, I guess we're gonna have to roll off for this one. Because I rolled a 21, you rolled a 20. We both saw it.
So you guys can either choose who wants it or you can roll off.
You can have it.
Oh man, okay, I'll take it. But
You sure? You sure?
Yeah.
Alright. So Tra.
Paranoia. He gave me opium and alcohol.
Okay. So he hands you that really fancy scroll tube. You're not sure what it is.
Gold and diamond scroll tube.
I'm just like staring at the scroll though.
I open it up, see what the scroll is.
So you try to open it and it doesn't open.
Is there a lock on it?
Yeah, is it like a... either way, I'm going to take one of my arrows I'm knocking on the scroll, like, on it.
You tap it against the scroll tube and nothing happens. The arrow doesn't disappear and the thing doesn't open.
Weird. I will have to get this. Zaranji will have to get this looked at. I keep accidentally switching to a Russian shit and I don't want to do that.
Maybe Ask Bookworm about it.
Yes, Zaranji agrees.
Where'd Bookworm go?
He's upstairs with the Monkey Biscuit. They're cooking something.
Before we do that, is this the lowest level?
No, there's a basement, I believe.
Oh, there was, but that was part of the actual Candlekeep Foundation. Like, you guys are in the lowest part of the thing now.
Are there's no other rooms in this tower?
There's still 3 dead bodies here. There was the cultists that you killed.
Well, let's search some bodies.
You did already. One of them had a golden chicken egg. I don't remember who took that.
Oh, no,
It was back in the last game, yeah.
Yeah, I know there was 2 heavy brooms and a golden chicken egg.
Oh yeah, I got the heavy broom. That's what that was. Okay, well then never mind. I guess we can.
And now we're gonna go over to Dent. Dent, Corey, you there?
I'm almost home. I'm gonna lose cell service.
Okay. Do you want to wait then?
Yeah, let's wait.
Okay. We're not gonna do that.
Corey's in space still.
Okay. Uranus, what do you guys want to do?
I say we go talk to Bookworm and see about that scroll,
Yes,
because
Zaranji
my interest is extremely piqued.
And Zaranji is naturally nosy. Zaranji wants to see these.
Okay. You guys walk up there and Bookworm is sitting there, looks like he's drinking some kind of tea that he just made. Hey, would you guys like it's raspberry tea? Pretty good, actually.
Oh, hell yeah.
Where's your cup? Give me a roll to see what you think of the tea. If you likes it or not.
15?
Yeah, you definitely like that.
I got a 14.
Yeah, all of you guys like that tea. It's pretty damn good.
I pull out the tube.
What?
I pull out the tube.
Okay, I thought you said the 2. I was like, a 2.
Yeah, I pull the number 2 out.
Wow, that's a fancy scroll tube there. And he's like, it's like I've seen one of those before.
What does these do?
If I remember right, and he tries to open it up, and he's like, wait a minute, why is it not open?
Zaranji does not know why it does not open.
He starts trying to like pull on it really hard, and he's like, this is aggravating. There's no way this is one of those nether scrolls. That would make sense for it to be like this, but no, there's no way. Dude. He's tilting it and looking all over, and he's like, I don't know. This is pretty puzzling, actually. Did you try prying it open or using a lockpick or something? Of course, then again, there's not a lock on it.
I used the arrow of knock and it did nothing. Not even the arrow disappeared.
Huh. Well, I wonder if there's like a wish scroll in there or something. It'd be ironic. He laughs a little bit. He's like, it'd be ironic if he had to use a wish spell in order to open it. And it was a wish spell.
Zaranji agrees. Zaranji will hold on to it and try to figure this anomaly out.
Yeah, you do that. And let me know. I'm curious. Let me know what you find.
This is going to be interesting to try and figure this out.
Yeah.
Wish.
I wonder if there's anything else valuable in the ship, because I do have a scroll of locate treasure.
You can try it.
I'll use one scroll of locate treasure.
Okay. You cast it and glance around the ship, and there's only one little spot that's glowing a little bit, and it's coming from the observatory.
Well, I go to the glowing spot in the observatory.
Walk up there and walk into the room, and Goatbeat, or not Goatbeat, but Horseegg, he's sitting there in the command chair. Looks like he's messing with his fingernails, and he looks at you guys when you walk in. He's like, hey guys, what are you doing? And the spot that's glowing is the lever right next to him with the ruby on top.
Oh.
No. Zaranji is going to take this ruby.
Oh, okay. He's like, do you want to wait until you get back on the surface? That way it'd make it a little harder to pilot it.
It's going to make
Unless
it...
you can find something else to replace it.
Zaranji
I bring
will-
up
Zaranji
I
will
bring-
wait.
I bring up a wooden spoon from the kitchen, and I say, "Use this in place of your lever."
Well, I'm just gonna take like just the ruby part of the lever.
He's like, I don't know if I can. That
Okay.
it's like puts the spoon on top of the ruby and it just falls off. And he's like, yeah, see, I don't know what to do with that.
Yes, we will wait. Zaranji would like to make it home to be able to spin treasure.
So I noticed the picture of Horseegg. He has a nice gemstone necklace.
Yeah, he does have a necklace.
I want to do a perception check on it, and then possibly a sleight of hand.
Okay. Give me a perception.
You perceive it's a necklace.
Yeah. Looks like it's an amethyst. A little amethyst chunk of amethyst cluster. Pretty nice.
A sleight of hand. Well, amethyst
Yeah.
really isn't that much, is it? No.
You're not sure. It could be worth something. Who knows?
I just bring it up to him. That's a nice necklace you got there. What's the
Oh,
story
thanks.
behind it?
Oh, well, well, my mom gave it to me before she died, and then my dad, of course, that's when he got really sad and started taking out his anger on me, and that's when I just had to leave when he disowned me. So, like,
Wow. Why'd you have to make it so depressing?
well, I mean, that's the story behind it.
I want to play with my baby dragon the rest of the time, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use the telescope and look to see how far Dent made it. Made sure,
Right.
make sure he's all right, and not fucking dead or something.
Look in that direction, and you see, like, kind of glancing around. Actually, give me a perception check just to see if you can actually spot him, because it's kind of far. Okay. You do spot him. Looks like he's flying around inside the little asteroid belt, the Tears of Saloon. It looks like he's currently trying to grab some of them. And a 100 side die.
Uh-oh.
That twice, actually.
100. Oh, 2. Okay.
Right. You don't actually notice anything this far. Just kind of glancing around, watching all this and observing everything through the telescope. Very pretty, obviously. Everything that you're looking at, you'd be amazed by. This whole situation in general, you're floating in a tower in the middle of space right now. For the most part,
Alright, well, I'll just sit down and wait patiently.
right? Corey, are you back yet?
Take that as a nope.
I just got home. Give me a second.
Okay.
1.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do while you're chilling? Your dragon's like giving little tiny puffs of frost out every time you scratch it on its chin.
What's the biggest, dead person in the building right now?
Let me see. Probably, what's his name? Shit. Dwarf Duckbean. One that farted himself to death.
I imagine my panther's a little hungry.
Oh shit.
I've been forgetting about him, kind of neglecting him. So I guess I need to go feed my panther.
You can feed him the dwarf, or you can feed him some meat from the kitchen. It's up to you.
Well, I don't know how long we're going to be trapped up here.
23 hours.
Well, not 100% positive that we'll even get back yet.
Then longer than 23 hours. It sounds like you need to feed him.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I guess I'll feed him the dwarf.
It just said
I want you to describe in vivid detail how you do this.
Jesus Christ, he just said, I'll feed him.
Oh, fuck. Alright. I'll go down to the kitchen with my panther. And obviously I start taking the clothes off the dwarf. I look at my panther, and I look at the dwarf. I point at the dwarf. I draw blood from the dwarf so that way the panther understands food.
And sure enough,
I grab Milk's rock and I smash his head.
says, "Hey, don't take that rock, you thief." Was that an attack roll or did it take the rock?
Take the rock.
Let me see if he can do a combat roll for that. Not quite enough, yeah. You grab the rock from Milk and he's like, "Hey, it's my rock. Don't mess with it. They use it to bash gnomes' brains and milk stuff."
Well, I sit there and I hold it. I'm like, well, do you either if you want to bash this dwarf's head in, or you want me to do it?
Yeah, I want to do it. My rock.
I'm gonna fucking do it. Get my panther to eat the body.
Milk starts hitting the body with the rock over and over, and it's just like a massive, just nasty mess.
Kibble.
That's how it's done.
Thank you. I look at my panther and I'm like, there's your kibble. Eat it.
The panther starts ripping into the body really loud and aggressively, and it's really noisy. It's just disgusting.
I fill up a barrel with my decanter of infinite or endless water, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So that way he has water to drink.
Yeah. Eventually, after he's done eating dwarf, he would walk over there and start drinking, lapping at the water, and blood mixed with the water. Just keeps glancing up at you occasionally while he's doing it.
I pet him. Good panthy.
Growls a little bit, like, or purrs.
No, I sit down at the table and I look at the horse, whatever, rock, beat.
Or donkey biscuit, horse eggs upstairs.
Yeah, that one, sure. I demand a bowl of food.
Donkey biscuit turns and looks at you and goes, like holds up one finger as if like, wait.
I just grab an apple and I start eating it.
There you go.
I like
Let me
how
see
half the time she sounds like a donkey and the other half the time a Tusken Raider.
Alright, it wasn't a specific kind of apple. Alright.
Oh shit.
It was a cosmic apple. A cosmic crest.
There's a chance it could have been a white apple. You guys remember those?
No?
I don't know, it sounds racist.
Those from a different game a while back. You're racist.
What is driving me white?
If it ain't white,
You
it
guys,
ain't right.
Oh my god.
I saw those at the cultist place, the Leviathan cult, a long time ago.
Jesus Christ, Zach, you're gonna get us canceled, dog.
Cancel culture.
How dare you? I'm gonna roll something else.
Oh, that's beer. That's beer burp right there.
It was close, but it wasn't what it needed to be. Okay.
Man, there's been some
Corey.
low budget signs today.
How you doing? Mr. Harbison.
William.
What if he came back? He's like, my whole family's murdered. My whole family.
Oh fuck.
God.
My dad.
And I'm a vegetable. I'll see you guys next week.
As you guys are sitting over with Bookworm, he's like, I guess since we're waiting for your friend to get back from traveling through space on a magic carpet. He's like, man, that's still weird. Do you guys have any interesting stories? Have you?
I killed Dendar.
Well, yeah, I mean, the whole world knows that. Did you tell how it happened? You know, I wasn't there.
Okay, so we travel across. I'll give you a short version because, let me tell you, a lot of things happen in short, but the gist of it is, I found the thing to end the world, and I throw it in lava. Then silly little lava demons go in the water and go get it, or lava and go get it, and come and try and sell it to us. And they end up having the destruction of the world in their hands. And then the lady, she take it from the little goblin lava demons. And then they open the gate for Dendar, and Dendar gets released. Well, I die, but this lady put the heart of Uptow in my chest, heart of Wild in my chest, and then I turn it into Uptow. And I get me and Dendar fight across Jot and destroy all of it. All my friends die, everybody I know and love die. So, Uptow gives me wish after Dendar defeated, and I wish everybody who was involved in Dendar's reign was back to life, and Dendar was still sealed away forever.
Wow, that's crazy. I kind of wish I had been there to see it, but at the same time, I feel like we would have died.
Yes, you would have seen it, died, and come back and seen it was all fixed.
It's a morbid way.
You died, Saranji.
I did die. It was a very different experience.
Like, how many times have you died? I could have sworn I heard a story about you dying once before in the Shadowfell.
This is rumors. You weren't there. Nobody knows except for me.
Well, technically, didn't you die by like some giant zombie head? Something that killed you guys a while back? That was like one time you died.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna admit that.
Okay. Yeah, well, that was a good story. He looks at you, Tyrannus, says, do you have any stories?
Nothing exciting. Though I was with Zaranji and his people whenever we fought Dendar. It was quite the spectacle until I also died. That was because we had to make sure the door didn't open for Dendar to release. We lost a lot of people that day. But, all I saw afterwards was darkness. I figured after I die, the afterlife I'd see my wife and son again. But nope, just simple darkness. And then, as soon as I knew it, a bright light appeared, and then I somehow came back to life, and reunited with Zaranji and the others.
Oh, wow. That's pretty interesting. So, where did you meet? Where did you guys meet? I know it was obviously in Schultz, because I don't remember you, but where did it happen?
Well, I was on a mission to find someone, and then out of nowhere, Zaranji and his people found me I didn't trust them at first. I was originally a bounty hunter. And he hired me, and, well, things hit off from there, I reckon.
Well, you seem like an interesting addition to the group. It's nice to meet another Dragonborn. Both of us are
Likewise.
brass Dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
What about you there, Tra? Any interesting stories?
It just does like a horrific flashback of people getting murdered all around him, and he's just like, no.
Tra's sitting there sleeping. Gordon's like, oh, well shit, he's asleep. I actually kind of wanted to know what kind of stories he has. Hey, wake up! And he starts shaking you.
Pull sword out, or pull my rapier out from my sheath.
Hey, calm down. You don't have to do that. I was just wondering if you had any interesting stories.
Don't wake me up abruptly.
And I'll wake you up calmly next time. Whisper.
Oh, well, what do you want to know?
What stories? You know, any interesting backstories? That's my job.
A long time ago, when I was being trained, my first assassination, it was the most fucked up one. I had to kill this target. It was an inn. I was told it was gonna be easy, but it was a giant clusterfuck. I threw my dagger, and it ricocheted off the pillar, and it stabbed the barkeep in the head.
Oh.
And then everything started just fucking going crazy, and I had to go in there and kill it myself. Another one is I had to sneak into a castle, and for planting for a frame job, effectively, on a diplomat, and I ended up having to kill the diplomat. So I really don't want to talk much more.
All right, yeah. I'm sorry. You can go back to sleep.
Oh wow! Don't kill someone.
So, you guys know who Miram is, the sentinel worm that guards Candlekeep, right? Ghost dragon.
Yes.
Do you guys want to know how she wound up like that?
Saranji is interested in this, yes.
Okay, so many years ago, Zaranji. It's Zaranji.
I knew it, Jamie, my God!
Yes, the chosen one. No, many years ago, Miram was actually free living dragon that was attacking sages and travelers that were going back and forth from Candlekeep to Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, Uskin, all the port towns along the Sword Coast. And obviously we had to do something about it, so a very powerful wizard managed to cast a spell that trapped Miram and it bound Miram's Candlekeep. She had to protect Candlekeep until the wizard's dying breath. But fortunately, his spell was so powerful it kept her bound to it no matter what. So even after his death, he wasn't able to leave. But throughout the years, eventually, obviously, Age killed even the dragon. But her soul, instead of passing on to an afterlife, stayed bound to the castle. That's the thing, she doesn't want anything to do with protecting Candlekeep, but at the same time, something about the spell is kept her interested in books and stories, so she lives deep below Candlekeep, and now guarding her own vast collection of books and tomes. Yeah, I don't think you guys have even been down there yet. It's very dangerous. Maybe one day you'll go down there. She don't steal anything. She will kill you immediately. And she loves stories. If it's one way to keep her from getting too angry, tell her a story. Every once in a while, somebody visits her, and they're allowed to read the books, and her collection just don't leave with them.
I'll keep that in mind.
That's Mira. So what about you, Donkey Biscuit? Do you have any stories over there? And Donkey Biscuit turns around while she's cooking and goes, and he's just like kind of bookworm slowly just covers his ears. He's like, I really wish I hadn't asked that. She looks very enthusiastic while she's telling the story, but obviously you can't understand a word she's saying.
I just flipped Donkey Biscuit off.
Goes, oh. So I'm gonna regret this, but Milk, do you have any? Oh God, do you have any stories you want to tell us? Looks like yeah, stupid story about cum grenades, and it's like, never mind, I'm not gonna ask.
He fucked
So
the
that-
coconut.
Wait, what? Sorry, did I hear that right? Milk, did you fuck
heard
the
it
coconut?
correctly.
Okay, you've got to tell me this story. Ranji, I'll let you handle that one.
Oh, you want to hear how he fucked coconut? So first of all, we go to weird islands inside the book, right? Lots of
So even inside a book.
Oh, I thought it was inside the book. Anyway, we go to a weird island where different goblin cultures are, and there's different names for them. I won't bore you with details, but there was a sentient coconut. Her name was Coco. Coco.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coconut named Coco.
Yeah, and then her boyfriend named Coco.
Oh, so clever names. Not.
Yeah, Zaranji doesn't understand either. Different world. Anyway, Zaranji and milks the coconut, and he decides to woo this coconut who's sentient, and he takes her and he shuffles her husk, if you know what I mean.
Oh. Ew.
Then he kicks her into the woods. Later on, she dies, and then she comes back as zombie.
Wait, a zombie coconut? How the hell does that even happen?
This is D&D, motherfucker.
The fuck is D&D?
Well,
Milk
I
says
mean-
it's
well, I
kind
mean-
of game to play.
Well, I mean, listen to me, mister. How are we in space right now? Anything possible.
I guess
is down and dirty.
Milk is actually like explaining what D&D is because he comes from Earth, but you guys aren't really listening to him. So. You think he's crazy anyway, so. Fine, nobody listens to me anyways.
I missed it when you had shatter. Now you're just goo.
Are you back yet? Hooray!
Gory has abandoned Zaranji. Oh my goodness.
Looks like you guys want to hear me play some guitar.
Zaranji supposes this is okay.
Usually I have to pay for anyone they ask. Starts playing his guitar, and it's kind of like the same note over and over, just like a little bit of a relaxing tune, but at the same time it kind of goes on a little bit too long. It's to get a little annoying, but at the same time, something to do, something in the background to listen to. At this point, Donkey Biscuit turns around with her food and going like, and she's like, hands you each a bowl, and pours out.
Please make milk fuck Donkey Biscuit.
Donkey Biscuit, I like the way you look with your tusks. Yeah. We go downstairs and make a beast with 4 tusks. He's like, Let me see how this works.
Yes.
Not too well this side. Maybe she'll be interested. Maybe, I don't know. Let me see. Okay, yeah, she's a little interested. We'll say. Pours you all each a cabbage stew and gives you each a potato, and you cut it open, it's steaming everywhere, and has some butter on it. And Milk's like, yeah, I'll show you some butter. You can rub some other.
Oh my god!
God, that's so accurate.
And he's like, why don't we go downstairs and do some stuff that's oozy and gooey?
Oh
my god!
Holy
What the fuck?
shit. Wow.
Cooking a little bit. Both walk downstairs. Forsyth's coming down. He's like, hey, where are they going?
You don't want
You
to.
remember the story about the coconuts?
No, I don't know anything about a coconut. I was sitting upstairs.
Exactly. You will learn in a moment when she comes back up and tells you in whatever fucking language that is.
Like, what, you guys can't understand her?
No.
Well, she's donkey. In her past life, apparently she was a donkey.
Saranji does not know the words of donkeys.
Well, you gotta learn it. It's an interesting language.
I don't speak, jackass.
He goes, I get it. Comes down, sits with you guys, and starts eating. You guys can roll to see what you think of this soup, by the way. With advantage, because she's a good cook.
Got an 18.
Nice. Yeah, you think it's pretty good. You don't really like it.
Can I just slap the bowl off the table?
Yeah. Worm's like, that was a little rude, but okay.
Oh, I rolled a 2. I'm like, this is gross. I hope she's better at fucking than she is. It's cooking.
Gonna see you roll too, and I'm gonna see if she's better at fucking. Her and Milk. Okay, so
They're average.
she's alright. Milk is, yeah, he's alright too. But you guys definitely hear the sounds of hello.
I'm sure we do. She probably screams like a donkey.
Like, hey, yeah, you take that. You take that, yeah. You hear shit like that. And you're just like, yeah, you like the slime, you like the ooze, yeah. It's like, hold on, let me get one of these grenades. And you're like, oh, you're like,
He's gonna
you guys hear
this bit.
all you guys hear is from downstairs as it goes off, and you hear,
I
all a bunch
wish
of sounds that you wish you didn't hear. These are sounds you don't associate with
was
sex.
able to hear that.
Well then.
Like, oh god, Bookworm is just absolutely disgusted, and he's like, I really don't like milk at all.
Saranji thinks he donkeyed her biscuit.
Forseg laughs, and he's like, what you mean he boned your biscuit?
milked it.
Jesus.
Emotional damage.
Most random improv scenes ever that we've done. Corey, are you there? I'm gonna see where Corey is. I'm gonna message him real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to think his family is dead.
Oh my god.
Dude, I mean, I wouldn't get back on if if I witnessed the murder or saw a whole bunch of dead bodies. Would you?
I'll be right back.
I guess let's take just a short break just so we can give Corey a chance to get back.
Okie dokie. I get the opportunity to make everybody do the be right back. Do do do. Intermission. Be right back. Intermission. Be right back. Be right back. Intermission. Be right back.
What are y'all doing?
Oh, I'm clicking over and over on something.
Oh.
Oh wait, is that Corey?
That's Corey.
Literally, we were literally taking a break to wait on you, and that was literally 5 seconds ago.
Alright, well, give me some more time. My daughter woke up and I got home trying to put her back in bed.
Okay, dokie. Intermission, be right back. Intermission, be right back. Anybody's watching this is like, dude, what in the fuck? I've been drinking, Gio.
I wish I could, but I got an airport.
I'm back!
In Spain, you can drink and drive.
No.
Oh, I tried to get you to do it. Corey came back.
Is he here?
Nope.
Corey.
Then he left again.
Where'd he go?
I went to go lay Violet back down.
Okay.
But he came back and he was like, "What are you guys doing?" And we're like, "Oh, we went on an intermission to wait for you 5 seconds ago."
Good timing.
Trouble.
Raw wanders around.
I asked Tyrannus if he can help me with training my dragon since he's a dragon ward.
Oh, I'd love to.
Why did you say it like that?
Oh, I don't know.
The whole time he's been like, I love doing it like this, and he's like, oh, I'd love to. God dang.
Cloud is here now to save the day.
I wouldn't mind training your little one.
No. You help me with training. You will not do it by yourself. I want him to be connected with me.
I speak its language.
Okay, good for you.
I think the dragon
Right, fine
actually.
then.
Somebody look that up. I think the dragon can talk in common, but otherwise he could definitely talk to Tyrannus.
I can comprehend language.
It's true. Look it up.
Can dragons speak common 5e? Almost all species of dragon are highly intelligent, and at least as intelligent as a human being, and are able to speak. So I just got to
Yeah,
teach you how to speak.
Yeah, but at what age, like, if they can speak as a wormling? That's what he is right now.
Let me look. You said wormling?
Player speaks Draconic. Had like no plans for this session at all, and it seems to be going pretty well.
Yes, wormling. It says considering all things with an intelligence of 3 or greater common unless otherwise indicated. Yes, wormlings can speak.
Yeah.
So I have to teach it, words, probably, because it doesn't know it.
Okay.
It's a baby, but that's what I'll work with it. I'll work with it and teach it how to speak.
And yeah, teach it something real quick.
Hello, my little baby book. I am going to teach you how to speak common so we can talk to each other.
Tilts its head.
Repeat after me. Steal. No, pronounce it with an S. Steal.
Meow.
That is little better, yes. Steal.
Ew. Ew.
Almost there, little baby. Steal.
Steal.
Yes! It's correct! And I, pick him up and hug him.
It flaps its wings and looks really happy and breathes a little bit of frost in your face.
Ah, this is cold. This is how, and I'm gonna take him over to the cupboard, and I'm gonna go, this is steel, and I take out, I open the cupboard, and I'm looking at him while I do it, and I look inside, and I take out a fork, and I put it in my bag. I go, steal, and I close it, and I open a different one, and take something else out, and steal, so he knows you can steal anything.
Ew.
Watch,
Yeah.
all he's gonna do now is just steal forks and bring them to you.
Yeah, that's exactly what it starts doing. It starts going to the drawers and yanking the drawers out and grabbing the silverware in its mouth.
This is good steal. This is good steal. But we must wait to steal. Right now, stealing is okay. We must teach you how to do stealth. Can you say stealth? Little bit more stealth. Almost there, little baby. Stealth. Yeah. And then I go, this is right, baby. Good job. And I pat its head. And then I start doing my my thieving stealth walk from fucking Skyward. His hands are way out to the side. He's like, yeah. I'm gonna start being sneaky and walk around and look around corners and go, this is stealth.
Starts rolling in between the tables and chairs and hiding under them.
And I'm like, this is pretty good. We will teach you how to talk in no time. I will teach you the thief's tongue.
You hear Milk downstairs say, "Here, take that. It's the ultimate jizz attack." And the dragon goes, "Jizz!"
No! This is not a word you should say. Bad baby dragon, bad baby dragon.
Jizz! Jizz!
No, bad baby dragon, bad.
This looks like it's going super.
I spritz it with some water.
Runs and hides under the table.
That's stealth, and that's good.
How does a dragon use stealth when it's full grown though?
Invisibility spells probably. They can cast spells too.
And if he learns how to be stealthy now, that means he'll walk quieter while he's in invisibility. Because can you imagine it being invisible and still just being like?
That is true.
Gorm says, "Huh? What? I've never asked you that either. Where'd you get a dragon from?"
For my birthday.
You got it as a reward for doing the City of Glass with just Smothers as a weapon. Wasn't that what it was?
That might have been it. I thought it was a birthday thing that was me and Drusilla choose, but maybe me and Drusilla were the only ones who didn't use the weapons.
Yeah, I think your birthday thing was the Amethyst one.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Okay. Yeah, okay. I won it in a competition.
I walk up to the dragon and I say, assassination, death.
I just look over it. I look over at him and I cast sleep. I use control of sleep on him.
Control?
Yeah.
Alright, how does that work then?
I open it up and I just go, and I just start whispering the incantation, and I just like walk right up to him. I go, "Hey, Tara," and he's like, "Huh?" And I go right up to his ear. I go, "Sleep," and then he just like falls asleep.
Magic can't put you to sleep.
Look up the magic can't put you to sleep.
No.
Oh, okay. Then I guess that wouldn't work.
What, the scroll doesn't put you to sleep?
Something against being charmed, and magic can't put you to sleep.
What the fuck? What
Right?
are you?
What race are you?
I think I'm a half elf. Yeah, I'm a half elf rogue.
Right, yeah, I guess that would make sense. Elves, can't be put to sleep.
Oh, I use. Damn, this is fucked up. I probably shouldn't do that. I really was about to use Charlotte Brown on him. It was not very charming when you can't breathe, is it, little bitch? I use a scroll of lobster claw on myself, and I just backhand the shit out of him.
Jesus. Zoranji just grows a lobster claw on one of his arms and then just tries to attack you with it. I mean, attack roll.
Alright.
Fuck, 29.
Come on. Oh, and it's a 16!
What's your AC?
14.
14?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you hit him.
Do not seize my baby words.
Fair enough.
Worm says, "Was that really necessary? You just used a scroll just to slap him? You could have just slapped him."
I cross my claw on my arm and go, yes.
Alright, yeah. I don't know why I ask you guys these questions. Like, just is sitting there chuckling. He's like, "Man, you guys are really weird."
Thank you, my friend.
I didn't mean that as a compliment, but okay. He's into his.
You meant it as a mean thing to say to Zoranji after you just see me bitch slap somebody with a lobster claw?
Slap him with the
That's
lobster
weird. Weird thing to do, yeah.
And I literally pull out the deck of many things and go, you know, I could make this whole thing fucking blow up.
What is that? And he reaches over and grabs one of the cards.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait.
Alright, so you want to stop him or do you want to let him?
Wait. And I guess I try to get it from him. And I put it back in the deck. And I'm like, do you not understand what this is called? I call it deck of many things.
He's like, well, what's that?
Well, one of the many things is death.
You mean like you draw the card and die?
Instantly.
Yeah, but the chances of that would be pretty slim, right?
1 out of 25. Well, 24 now. Because I drew
Well,
one a while back.
What else can it do?
I don't know, I haven't drawn any more cards. The only other one I picked was supposed to be a wish, and then it turned into a moonbeam.
Oh, all right. It's like, well, can I draw one? I'm curious.
How much you give Zaraji to draw one card?
He lifts like a little purse, a little coin pouch out of his back pocket. I've only got 21 gold.
Oh no, my friend. Each card is worth about 2,000 each.
2,000?
Yes.
The hell? It's like,
Anything
give
could
me-
happen.
give you my dinner? It's like happy.
Just slap the fuck out of this dinner off the table. Fuck you! You think this is a fucking game?
Hey, I was eating that. It's like, now I gotta go all the way over there to get more. And he walks like 5 feet and gets some more.
I'm like, what the fuck?
I go over and I try to escalate the situation. I tell Zaranji, I think he thinks it's a fucking game.
Zorachi takes his animated bear trap out and it just starts jumping around on the table on his plate.
It shakes the whole table and Bookworm's food like starts to slosh around everyone. He's like, whoa, whoa! It's like, whoa, what is that? Put it away!
I take it and put it away and I go, you might remember that next time, and I walk away.
Horseeye goes, I mean, is there anything else I can do to get one of those cards? I'm really curious.
Well, I'd say you can have sex with Milk, but he's already has this taken care of.
You hear him downstairs. You hear him downstairs saying, "Hey, ready for round 2? Hey,
Oh my.
somebody bring me some food. I'm hungry. And I don't want to stop."
That's definitely Chris.
Somebody has to be around to pound this ass.
What do you have back on Candlekeep you can give Zaraji?
I don't know. It's like, see if he has anything interesting back there. No.
So
I mean, I don't know. Is there any favor I can do or something?
I don't swing that way, body.
That's not what I meant at all. Okay.
I have a girlfriend, my friend. What kind of favors can you offer? What are you good at? You already will take us back home, or we will kill you.
What? You said where we will kill you for a second. I was like,
No. Or we will kill you.
I was about to say, like, well, I'm not going to.
No. Or we will kill you. That'd be such a shitty deal.
Take
You're
us
gonna
back
take us
home
back
and we'll
home.
kill you.
What, Zach?
Take us home where we'll kill you.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, exactly. You're always
That'd be the
playing.
quickest way to get denied. Like, no, fine, we're all gonna fucking die here then.
Yeah.
I don't want you to pull a card, and then I pull the death card, and then we cannot fly back home.
Guys.
Oh. Alright. Just kind of sits there and stares at you for a minute, and he's like, About now.
The fuck? We have several hours left, so I use a scroll sleep on him instead.
Not even gonna make him roll for it. You cast it and he just goes to sleep and falls backwards in the chair with like a thud.
I pull out
Gorm's
some
like-
paint and I draw dicks all over his head.
Alright, everybody, when he wakes up, you tell him he drew a card and he drew the sleep card.
Okay.
Perfect.
Gorm's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, actually. It's like, I've seen one of those decks before. They're pretty dangerous.
Exactly, Zaranji is worried to draw cards, but does not mind making money.
What kind of interesting treasures have you guys come across?
I have an amethyst pineapple that grows a pineapple.
Grows a pineapple?
Yes.
I think it grows a pineapple tree.
Oh, grows pineapple tree.
Grows a pineapple tree?
Yes.
You do it right now?
No, it is in my bank. But I also have the Grinch's head. It's also but that is in my shop. Have you never been to Zaranji's Oddity shop in Candlekeep?
Actually, I went in there one time, a while back. It was weird. There were two cats running it. What's the deal with them?
Zima, they are my friends, feline companion. They can talk, do not worry. They will be weird. They are cats, of course, but they will help you.
Why are you guys surrounded by so many talking cats? Like, what's the deal with that Chef Fluffy?
This is a good question. Zaranji just attracts felines in nature, I believe.
Huh. Interesting, I guess. That guy's a good little character. Is it a girl cat? Can't tell.
Wait, which one's he talking about?
Chef Fluffy's a girl cat.
I always thought it was a dude cat.
I would thought too.
Yeah. I've constantly accidentally said he, just because of the voice.
Yeah, because the voice does not sound like a she.
I go up to Bookworm, I go, are you interested? Do you want me to set up date with you and Chef Rafi?
Oh no, what? I was just asking a question, jeez.
She's a good cook.
Yes. So you can go ahead and get rid of that be right back thing just because Corey's still not here.
Oh. Good shit. Alright.
Beep, beep.
Dude, I really forgot that that's really there.
The fuck?
Damn, that was a wet sounding toot.
Yeah.
Gee, was that you?
Oh no, not this time.
Damn, Zach?
Gorm asks you guys, so do any of you know how to cook?
I got this recipe book.
Oh, what's in it? Like what kind of recipes?
I don't know. I haven't even opened it up yet.
I was just wondering because we have some time to kill and a little bit of hungry. You guys want to try making some dessert or something?
Sure. I open up the book and I see, I don't know, lemon cake, chocolate cake.
Oh, chocolate cake. Wow, I haven't had any good chocolate cake in a while.
If I'm cooking it, it ain't gonna be good.
Is there any tuna in here?
Yeah.
I think a cube
Definitely
tuna
fish.
bowl.
Alright, so I guess let's cook some stuff.
Alright, let's
We'll
make
work.
chocolate cake.
Yeah. Me and Trot, we can do that. What about you, Tyrannus?
I'm not much of a cook.
I feel like a bunch of fat asses.
So,
Like we just ate.
Well, I mean, you're dragonborn. They definitely eat a lot.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I'm
Tyrannus,
just gonna go. I'm just
anyway.
gonna go. I'm just gonna go sit in the.
In the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Do I guess? Yeah. 18. Let me see how Bookworm does. Our powers combined, we can. Oh.
I rolled a 7, so yeah, that's better.
Yeah, over time, yeah, it would be a pretty average cake that you guys would make over the next how long. At this point, Milk and Donkey Biscuit would come back, and they're both covered with some stuff we won't talk about.
Oh my god.
I rolled a nat 20 for my tuna cube ball.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's perfect, and you're like walking back to your seat. And Milk's like, he's like, save some for me.
I think you've had enough things that's gonna feed you.
How does this smell?
Ew.
I've got another one.
Was that you or our front end?
It's always me. What are you talking about?
Jesus Christ.
Whenever there's a smell, I'm the source.
Oh my god.
Donkey Biscuit looks like to Chris and like rubbing her hand on his head.
Can I spray them with my decanter of infinite water?
Oh yeah, you probably want to because they're like drenched in some
Can we
nastiness.
also roll to see if she's pregnant?
Yeah. Absolutely. No, she wasn't.
Damn. That was so much jizz
Shame.
to not get pregnant.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that should have been like a 1d10 of how much cum there was.
Oh well.
Well, lucky,
It's Milk's new girlfriend.
Well, I mean, he still has an illegitimate child somewhere in the world, so.
Some kind of coconut thing. Something like that.
Coconut humanoid, like what the fuck?
Yeah, you open it, you lift up your decanter of endless water and just spray them in a geyser. Hits Donkey Biscuit and covers her, and she's like, it hits Milk, and it knocks him back on the steps.
Oh, he only has one health. Oh, you only have kill him?
Oh shit! That's a good question.
Do I need to roll a 20?
Hold on a second.
He's like, oh fuck.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if this is like the way it kills him.
After having sex with Donkey Biscuit.
I wasn't trying to kill you, I was just trying to wash you off.
Well, he's made of goo, so he just blew him to pieces, basically.
He was like a toenail clipping from death.
Which he failed. Yeah, he needed to make a strength saving throw, but he failed, so roll a 4-sided die.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Blast Milk from like toe to his head, like just covering his body, and he's like, ah! And like when you hit him in the face, he goes flying backwards down the steps and takes 3 damage as he like falls down the steps and hears. Gonna run over and look down the steps, and he's just laying there on the ground, like covered in like a pool of water that's like running down the steps, and also the entire room covered with like cum too. And he's like laying in it, and Donkey Biscuit goes, and in the subtitles it says, "My love." It's because running down the steps to try and help him, but let me see if she slips.
Oh please. Oh my god!
She slips and falls down the steps, taking 2 damage and landing on top of Milk on the way down. When she does, she's like, why? But in Donkey.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
He's just killed Milk!
He's still alive, he's just unconscious now and he needs help.
Not it. He's still got
Not it.
Have you ever seen jizz, when you put water to it, it's like this. It like fucking no, man. I'm not doing that.
I'm not cleaning that up.
Yep. Nope.
Gorm's like, I do want to help him, but at the same time, I don't want to go down there.
Just when you don't want to.
She's got it.
Horsehead, Monkey Biscuit's like, and Horsehead's like, what? I don't want to come down there. Fine. He's like, do any of you guys have a healing potion or something?
Nope.
I've never heard of it.
Nobody here has a healing potion.
I just,
Really, nobody.
I just go, oh my god, and I walk down there and I salt bay him with some pink sand.
I roll the healing. Such a dumb scene, but it's hilarious. Thank you for doing that, Zach.
7 health back, so he got that -2 back, and he's back to 5 health.
He sits up and he's like, what happened? Did I go at it too hard?
You could say that.
Yeah, this is just like every Saturday night.
I pull out my decanter.
You have issues,
That
Milk.
thing away from me. I've got many issues. This is nothing new to me.
I didn't
Hell's Corey.
I take my Halo pistol out.
Alright.
And I look at Bookworm and I point it at him to see if he says anything.
Bookworm?
Yeah, because he doesn't even know what it is.
He just goes, oh, what is that? Looks fancy. Looks like a black powder pistol, but different.
Oh, yes, it is different. It is black powder pistol on crack cocaine.
It kind of looks like those weapons that the Russians have whenever they visit.
Russians? What?
You guys remember Russians come to Candlekeep occasionally? They're looking for information on Baba Yaga.
That's so funny. I forgot about that.
That's where Chris got his AK.
We need the information on Baba Yaga.
You need information on John Wick? I'm just kidding.
But I can't wait to see that new one supposed to be coming out.
Yeah. At this point, Dent would come flying back in.
Here's your tears.
Exactly. Like, what does it smell like? What does it smell like? Food and jizz in here.
Well, you see, this one killed the milk.
You killed Milk?
Yes.
It happened.
He just wants to
Alright.
destroy all the jizz away because Milk went and fucked Donkey Biscuit.
Like, I'm really glad I missed that part. That would have been a little scarring, probably.
How big is the beholder? Or how past the beholder? How long is the Saloon's tears?
It's like, oh yeah, I've got those in this bag right here. And he's like, man, it was weird. I was out there and there's some kind of asteroid with a big face on it that was chasing me around.
Oh, weird.
That was really scary looking, actually.
Was he able to get one? And this is just for me, like, was he able to carry one that was about the size of a head that I could put in my shop?
Let me look. Gonna roll, see.
Presentation is everything. What?
He's got one the size of his head.
Hell yeah, dude! I'm gonna take that one. Yeah, the other one's like, yeah, that's cool and all, but I want the big one for my fucking shop.
Let me see how many small pieces he managed to collect.
I'm sure they're worth like a ridiculous amount.
He's got about 29 little tiny smaller pieces that are different sizes and shapes. He kind of gives each of you like some of them.
Heck yeah.
kind of have a very faint glow to them too.
Dude, how much are these worth?
Worm's like, I don't know. I don't think anybody's ever really collected them and sold them before.
Haha, Zaranji can sell for 1 million gold piece and replicate.
I don't think that's true.
I don't know, mister. Have you ever had piece of the moon?
I have not. In fact, Dent, can I have one of those? And yeah, Dent would give him one of the pieces. He's like, oh, this is pretty cool.
What are they called?
Tears of Saloon. Tears of Saloon in apostrophes, but fragments.
How do you even spell that?
SELUNE. I look in the cupboard and pull up the Sword of Albion.
What's this doing here? I thought it was only in Fable.
Exactly.
At this point, yeah, you guys can go to sleep at this point if you want.
Zaranji would like to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh wait a minute, isn't Bookworm like completely asleep right now? Actually, or who did I put to sleep?
Zeg.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's just laying on the ground asleep. Oh, that means he never could go down there and help her. He was asleep.
No, eventually he would wake up, and it only lasts like a few minutes.
Oh, I thought it lasted like until he was well rested.
Ah.
Interesting.
See, 1 second. You guys, Stonky's study is probably the only place that has enough room for you all to sleep, and it actually looks pretty comfy. You're able to like use all the cushions that you're able to get from the furniture around the place, and silk curtains and like the rugs. You're able to make it somewhat comfy.
Can I like use Smothers to make a hammock?
Yeah, probably.
I'm just gonna sleep on the ceiling.
Alright, Tra just crawls up the wall and goes to sleep on the ceiling.
Weird.
Right. So Dent would be the only one that's still awake. Everybody else would be asleep at this point. Give me 1 second, everybody.
I kind of like Zach's little things he does that he puts on the side there. Like he puts his carpet back in his bag. I like that.
Yeah, I know, it's a cool little addition. We didn't even ever think of that. Good job, Zach.
I try to think outside of the circle.
Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. I'm just kidding.
Fired.
Huzzah!
Well, also what I was getting at is this summer we're going to Cumberland Island if you wanted to go, maybe.
Cumberland Island.
Yeah, Georgia.
It's amazing. The
They
deepest beach vacation you probably ever go on.
It's literally an island, a beach vacation. We get to camp and we can fish and stuff. There's wild horses. There's ruins. There's all sorts of shit to do there.
Okay. I'll have to honestly see how my on-call schedule rolls.
Well, it's July 9th through the 16th. Just so you know.
Alright. I'll have to check out my on-call schedule and see if I'm on call any of that time. But I know I'll be going on a vacation with the family, kiddos, down to Myrtle Beach. So.
Yeah, I've been to that.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you guys are sleeping, I'll start to have very, very vivid nightmares.
Oh. Dude, my trinket is supposed to prevent nightmares, and I have never prevented a nightmare since I've had it.
Yeah. Well, that was, Dendar, so at this point, it wouldn't work. Yeah, you'd be fine.
It didn't work with Dendar!
Yeah, Dendar's the god of nightmares, so he was powerful enough to do that. But I just mean, right now, it does work. So.
Oh, it does work? Oh, okay. so I have no nightmares.
So Tyrannus,
Yeah.
what's your nightmare about?
Basically, me reuniting with my family. Then it starts to get like really brutal, and I just see them being burnt to a crisp, and all the raiders that came in and slaughtered.
Yeah. Dent would notice, you doing that kind of twisting and turning in your sleep, and in your dream, your nightmare that you're having, it's very bizarre. Like, images that you're having in your dreams start to, like, disappear, and almost like they're being devoured or something like that. You keep seeing what looks like a clash of teeth, and the images disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps happening, and then before long, your entire nightmare is gone. You start to feel really weird and wake up covered with sweat. Same time. Took 1 psychic damage. Ra, what is your nightmare?
I'm back in the dungeon with the dagger of betrayal. Killing the adventurers I was with.
Okay. And just like Tyrannus's, you start to see like teeth gnashing at the images in front of you, and it's almost like it's devouring your dream section and piece by piece, and eventually the whole dream just fades away. You wake up, it's like Tyrannus covered with sweat. Take 2 psychic damage.
Fucker.
You have like a splitting headache.
Ugh.
Elk is going through the same. Say what?
Pull out my decanter of water and start chugging water.
Yeah. Dent is like, "Are you alright?"
I just had a nightmare and something ate my dream. My head hurts.
Yeah. Hearing that, Tyrannus, what would you say?
Glad I'm not the only one.
Something isn't right.
You're telling me.
Who else is asleep?
Elk. He's twisting and turning, and under his breath, he keeps muttering, "No, not the coconuts. No."
I wake Milk up.
You wake him up and you shake him, and he sits up really quick and says, "Oh, I can't be the father." Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm always okay. Just had just terrifying dream anyone's ever had. Coconuts. Parenthood. Look at that parenthood.
Oh,
It's the worst.
Did something eat your dream?
Yeah. So apparently I took 4 psychic damage.
Wouldn't that knock him back out though?
No,
'Cause
he's at 1 damage now.
You guys were sleeping long enough to where he recovered some health, but yeah.
Just knock him back out. It'd be alright.
Yeah. A horse egg and bookworm would kind of go through the exact same thing. So would donkey biscuit. Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Damn, they
They all
got
took
hurt.
some damage. They all took damage and woke up, and they were feeling pretty bad. And didn't have to sleep, obviously. He was just walking around. Yeah, he definitely notices all you guys the way you're acting.
I'm over there just sleeping like a baby.
What?
I'm just over there sleeping like a baby.
You're the only one that's asleep still, and the dragon's like curled up next to you, like, upside down, like pawing the air.
That's adorable.
Bookworm says, something's not right. We all woke up from nightmares. What's going on?
I was hoping you could tell me. What do you know of this?
I don't know anything about this. The last thing I heard about nightmares was the Dendar. It's like, plus I'd never been into space. Maybe it has something to do with if you sleep in space. I don't know.
How far have we drifted from where we initially were?
You're an extra like 4 miles away from the moon.
I want to use the telescope and I want to scope around the areas.
1 second. You looking for exactly?
Just any form of beast, being, weird void shadows moving around.
Give me a perception check. You're glancing around all the stars, looking for something in particular. I don't see anything. And you kind of glance around and you look at the moon. You don't see anything there for a minute. Give me a 100-sided die. No, it was going to be lower, but you rolled a straight up 100, so I feel like you'd probably see this. But looking at the moon, you kind of zoom in extra far on accident. You just like hit the zoom button a little bit. You're like, oh, oops, like that, and it zooms in all the way like through the atmosphere to the surface, and you realize that there's an entire city on the surface of the moon.
Holy shit.
We're going.
I mean, I could see us spending an entire another 24 hours there.
So what do you want to do with this information?
I want to. Well, wake me up and tell me. Wake me up and tell me!
I barreled downstairs and I'm like, guys, there's a city on the moon.
Gorm's like, what?
There's a city on the fucking moon.
That can't be possible at all. And he's like,
Possible.
really? And everybody kind of walks up there and they're like, did you see it through the telescope?
Yeah. Yes.
And they grab it, turn and look at the moon, zoom in, and they're like, holy shit. Ogma, there is a city on the moon.
How is that even possible?
I did not. Oh no, I've never even read about this before in books.
That means you can beat the. I'm assuming I wake up to hear this. I'm like, you say city on moon?
Yeah. Like, yeah, there's. I don't understand. I feel like I would have even Horatio, that gift, that hippopotamus man. He comes out of space sometimes in a spelljammer. He's never even mentioned this.
Does this mean that you finally get to actually put a book into the library that you write?
Well, I've put several books in the library, but
One that nobody knows anything about before?
no, this is new.
This could put Kendall Keep on the map for even bigger.
This is true. It's like, oh man. Like, next time Horatio comes to visit, I might have to make a visit there.
Why don't we just go now?
I agree. Let's go now.
He's like, whoa. Well, wait a minute. We can't, though. We definitely can't go now.
Why?
He kind of looks a little nervous for a second. He grabs you around you. He's like, hey, come here for a minute. He's like, I need to talk to you.
Alright, I go talk to Bookie Boy.
All right, hop into DM private.
Alright.
Oh, this ain't good.
So many secrets.
secrets are no fun unless you tell everyone.
Nah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, sorry. I'm not going to use Bookworm's voice just because that voice is actually kind of hurting my throat right now.
Okay.
But, he's basically telling you that he can't let you guys go there yet because there's something you need to do in a few days' time. So he knows that we've got to get back to, Toril. It's like, and this is really important.
Why do you need page striders for this? How come we have not heard about this before?
Like, well, because you guys would... I knew you would be here in a few days, and you'd still be here, and you'd be around, and this is something you guys need to do. Like, it has to happen. I can't give you details of it yet.
Well, didn't he want to also go to space, or was he the one giving us the tour?
The tour?
Remember somebody was like, hey, you want to go see something cool? And then, like, they took us to the tower, and then we were like, hey, what's this shit?
I know, it was, you guys searched it because the ground was shaking, and then that, dwarf rooster muffin came running up.
Yeah, so I'm asking,
And,
wouldn't Bookworm have been a part of their ship then?
No, he's the first reader. Like, he's, like, one of the leaders of Candlekeep. He didn't even know this tower was a, rocket, and he didn't know that the livestock was planning to do all this.
I got you, okay.
Yeah, and so, yeah, he's very adamant about getting back to Toril, and you guys having to do something in particular, but he won't tell you what it is.
Alright. Okay, Zaranji guesses. Zaranji knows he has responsibilities as the prophecy.
So, yeah, this is, all the page striders need to be here for this one.
Oh, shit, good luck.
He's like, and also there's 2 other people that need to accompany you for this. It's like, that guy Colvin, and also your servant Coltrane.
Oh, okay. Fine, but you must promise me one thing. You will help me get to the moon one day. I want to see the city.
It's like, absolutely, I can help.
Excellent.
Like, I want to be there too when you go.
Excellent.
It's like, alright.
Oh my god.
Well, thank you.
Tra throws a big log in the direction of the moon.
Alright,
let's go, man.
Alright, we can go. Yo.
Welcome back.
Why'd you throw a log at the moon?
I just felt like throwing a log at the Moon City.
Oh my god. We're gonna cause a crisis before we even go.
Let them down.
Roll a 100-sided dice. I just want to see if that actually does something in the future.
Watch him hit a 100 again, or a 1.
Yeah,
oh
that's gonna,
my god.
that's gonna do something. We'll figure that out later. Just write that down somewhere.
Who's writing it down?
You bitch, you threw it.
Just write down you threw a log at this Moon City.
Dude, that's gonna kill a council member or some shit. Kill the mayor of the moon, bro. You killed the mayor of the fucking moon.
Well, you know what? That's fine. If they're all dead, I can just loot everything.
I said what? The mayor of the moon, and you're like, if they're all dead, they can't survive without the mayor.
No, that's gonna go complete chaos, crisis, burning down the city.
Riots, because a log came out from outer space.
As you guys are sitting there doing all this, you hear from below. You hear Milk say, "No, no, you biscuit."
We go down there and go, what?
I don't understand. Donkey Biscuit won't wake up.
What did you shove into her throat?
This time. But she's not moving. She won't wake up. And you guys look at her, and she's clearly, obviously dead. Like, her eyes are open. Like, look horrified.
What is Milk's intelligence?
Holy shoot.
Pretty low, if I remember right.
What?
It's pretty low, if I remember right.
I'm gonna persuade him that he killed her.
That was disadvantage, but we'll see. see if it works.
You rolled over and drowned her with your goo.
What do I
You're a
roll?
murderer.
2 20-sided.
2 20-sided plus my my persuasion bonus.
Yeah.
Oh god. Alright, roll 2d20 plus 3.
That's not quite enough. He's like,
I know better. I don't kill people on accident.
Damn.
I do it to their face, and it's usually much nastier and gross. Traumatic.
I can speak from experience. I have seen these things.
Taranji knows. Like, chaos and stupidness knows no bounds.
Well, at least you don't gotta worry about being a dad.
This is true. But my donkey biscuit is dead.
Well, you don't have
No
to.
one ever brayed like her.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, I guess let's get rid of the body now.
he picks it up and throws it out the window.
Did
May
he
you
throw
forever
it?
float.
Oh man.
You forever float through space.
Just so you know, I'm gonna have to hop off soon because I've got to do stuff tomorrow. So.
Alright, we can go
Yeah,
ahead
I
and
got
wrap this
about-
up together.
I was gonna say this. Throwing her out a window seems like a pretty sweet stopping point.
Yeah. The only thing with that is that. Alright, yeah, we can do that if you guys want to.
Okay, I mean, if you want, she can plug the hole up and just like her body's just like.
No, I was thinking of it as a stopping point, but actually, we can totally. I was actually going to stop it anyways soon, but a different area.
No.
But we can actually just pick up exactly where before the next one too.
Okay. I honestly thought you were gonna go. She's dead. And that's full stop.
Oh no. Deal with whatever the nightmare things were, and then getting back in the atmosphere, and that's where I was going to stop it because you don't have an entry plan, like what's going to happen when the ship comes into the atmosphere.
What?
Yeah, you probably should have said that to us, because now we're gonna think about it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was your chance to think about it anyways. Somebody was going to bring it up.
Yeah, true.
Wait,
PCs.
what ship?
We're on a ship.
You're,
Ding dong.
The tower, the barn door that you guys are. It's called.
Yeah. So what atmosphere are we getting into?
We're gonna fly to the swirl back to the planet you guys left, and once you get in there, that doesn't mean that you're gonna be able to land the ship. So that's where the plan of what the fuck do we do now comes
I
in play.
know what we can do.
Right?
How big is my magic carpet?
Oh my god, it's not that big.
Probably not big enough for everybody.
Well, we could leave Milk behind.
Nope. Survived the fall. He's made out of ooze.
Yeah, he'll survive. Ish.
Ben's got a polymorph spell, so you could do something with that.
Yeah, we could turn someone into like someone really small. Put him in a pocket or something.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, you guys think about that for the next game.
Yeah, alright.
And the next one will be the finale too for book 2.
Well, I guess
Or
that
at least
means we
first
play your
part.
game next week too, since this was supposed to be Brandon's week.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Hell yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm digging this whole playing Lucas's game 3 games in a row.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
That was fun.
Hell yeah. Well,
I had like no. Sorry, go ahead.
thank you everybody for watching.